What it do? Y'all know what it is. Prince Sports here, coming at you live on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, MLK Day. So first things first, want to say salute to him. You know, he's still a groundbreaking brother. If it wasn't for Martin Luther King, life would be different, not just for me, but several other brothers. And he broke the door for a lot of racial discrimination. And you know what? We're still fighting the good fight. You know, so RIP to that man. And we just, keep his dream alive. But today, none other than Kevin Durant and James Harden will be playing basketball today. They're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo and them boys. Now, y'all know that when it comes to super teams, I'm not for it, okay? I don't rock with super teams. They're not my cup of tea. None of that, but at the same time, we have to call it like it is, man. Those boys should be winning a championship this year. Salute to you too, Octavius. Getting ready for some good NBA action. It's going to be on today, man. Kyrie Irving's still not playing today, but in good news on his part, he did bought a house for the family of George Floyd. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you could multitask. Plenty of us have done it. You could still buy the brother a house and still play basketball. You do realize this, Kyrie Irving. You don't have to be in one place at one time. You could multitask. Lakers #1 in defense, but that's a misleading stat because they haven't been playing good competition anyway. But it is what it is. They still get that #1. It's just regular season. And it's still very early in the regular season. It's just like me saying this. Kevin Durant's the best player in the world. Second lead in the scoring, right? But it's so early, But if you had to pick a best player in the world right now, I would pick Kevin Durant. Nobody's playing better basketball as a superstar than Kevin Durant. I think the NBA Finals will be the Brooklyn Nets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. And I don't know who will win, but I tell you this much. I think it's 50-50, depending on what Brooklyn Nets get for a supporting cast. But I tell you this much. If that big three is fully in sync, it's going to be hard for them to beat. Now, that's a hard pill for anybody to swallow. And it's not easy. It's not going to be easy beating the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, that is something that we have to all come to grips with. I mean, it is what it is. It just happened to be a good basketball team. And, Lakers fan, nobody beating the Brooklyn Nets coming out the East. If the Brooklyn Nets are fully healthy, there's nobody coming out the East beating them. There's no competition for them. They should come out the East pretty convincingly. They got 3 All-Stars. They're the only team with a super team. Why would they lose? It makes no sense for them to be losing going up against any team in the East, quite frankly. You could go on a list of teams. Celtics can't beat the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets, constructed as they are now, is a deadly team. Yeah, they got defensive issues, but that could be the correct. That's not like something that's not going to be correct. There's a lot of guys that's going to be bought out. All they need is 2 or 3 perimeter players, and that's it. That's very fixable. And they don't need to play much defense in the regular season anyway. They just have to turn it up in the playoffs. You could play half-ass defense in the regular season, but you got to be there when the playoff comes. So you just got to be prepared and ready to go. I'm having a little issues getting my game started, but still not starting up yet. Let's see what we get here. But Brooklyn Nets will be a problem. You know, they're going to get the same hate as the Miami Heat got. Rightfully so. They should be. They're going to get all of that hate. They're going to get all of that smoke. And they deserve it. I mean, there's no buts, ifs about it. So it's just a question of who's going to stop KD on the Lakers. The question is nobody can stop Kevin Durant. This man is a walking bucket. One of the most efficient superstars of all time. Yeah, it's on TNT. And I got my game going. It was a little, I had a little troubles getting it going, but it's going to start sooner or later in a couple more minutes, you know. Hey, the numbers and the performance say otherwise. You know, this is why we make a big deal out of Kevin Durant, because he's so talented and he's by far considered the best player in basketball right now. There's no player better than Kevin Durant playing basketball right now. You know, he's playing at the highest level, you know, and he just came back and he looked like he didn't lost a step. Kevin Durant looks like Kevin Durant of old, you know, and it's 100% scary. Just imagine when Kyrie gets back, what type of chemistry this big three is going to have. Because these two brothers alone, Kevin Durant and James Harden, should be able to take you to the finals by themselves. Because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving was finals contenders before James Harden even got there. You know, this Milwaukee Bucks team has one good player in Giannis Antetokounmpo, but they're fool's gold. Everybody that knows basketball knows Milwaukee Bucks ain't winning nothing. They ain't going to no finals. They're going to get taken out in the first or second round. Nobody has faith in them come playoff time. All you have to do is force Giannis to become a jump shooter, and that's it. Well, the same thing could be said for LeBron James. He's won championships with marquee players all the time, too. And he has big threes, too. Both of these guys have done the same thing. You know? LeBron had big threes. LeBron, the same dude that was trying to get Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard said no. He went to the Clippers. LeBron was trying to get Giannis Antetokounmpo during the summertime. That's why he was trying to make space on that free agency with Anthony Davis. They was going after Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron goes out and get Bradley Beal and form the big three. So when it comes to stacking the deck and stacking talent, nobody's had done it better than LeBron James. You know? LeBron James playing with Anthony Davis, my brother. He won the championship with Anthony Davis, a top 5 best player in the game. 2 of the top 5 best players on one team. And if he gets a third superstar, they got a big three. And don't take it. Let's not act like LeBron won't get a super team. LeBron is not allergic to super teams. As a matter of fact, he likes them. It's the same guy that say he want to play with anybody. You know? So I listen to myself, bro. This is my channel. I do my own research, and LeBron's won championships on every big three. All his championships outside of last year was a big three. Kyrie, Kevin Love, big three. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, big three. Kevin Durant, big three. Golden State. Now he got a big three with Brooklyn Nets. So they're the same thing. It don't take a fool to realize that. Anybody knows that LeBron James has won championships with big threes. No. Now, I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I have been talking basketball for a hot minute, you know. So only thing I do is my own research and my own conclusions. I don't watch nobody else. I only support the people that come to my channel and I talk to them, and that's it. Yes, he won last year with Anthony Davis, the top 5 player in the game. Period. Anthony Davis was mentioned as labeled as the second best player in the game. All right. Outside of last year, LeBron has won championships with 3 All-Stars. Cleveland Cavaliers, 3 All-Stars. Miami Heat, 3 All-Stars. There's no difference. A super team is a super team. LeBron won his first 2 championships, equivalent to Kevin Durant winning his first 2 championships with Golden State. It's the same thing. LeBron stacks the deck, Kevin Durant stacks the deck. They're both the same type of player. And they both do the same thing. They stack the deck to win championships. No, there's no sense in masking the truth. LeBron's always been stacking the deck. Kevin Durant's always been stacking the deck. Both of these guys have had help. The only difference is LeBron's first 7 years, he hasn't had the same amount of help as Kevin Durant, you know? But it's the same thing. Keep that same spoke for everybody. Oh, man. All right, hold on. We're getting ready to tip off. I got to get my headphones for the tip off coming. 0-0 so far. And we on tip off. Brooklyn Nets versus Giannis Antetokounmpo and them boys. Well, how is KD a bum? Please do explain. How is Kevin Durant a bum when he's labeled as one of the greatest basketball players in the league? He's always been right there with LeBron James. You know, he went to the finals with another in 2018 with Kevin Love. Yes, but at the same time, he did get mopped the floor with when he went to Golden State, and he did it in the East. Competition does matter. The East was not what it is now. East is arguably way more competitive than LeBron having 3 superstars on one team. That's a fact. Matter of fact, Kevin Durant would have went to the finals too if he played in the East. The East was weak. You know that. LeBron depleted half the whole Eastern Conference. You know, y'all need to stop that. Yeah, they got hurt in 2015. But last time I checked, they were superstars, right? They were all-stars. He had a big 3. And he won the finals with a big 3. All right, Peter Cash, the link is dropped. It's 2-0 so far. Brooklyn Nets is up. Here come KD. And Durant with a nice pass to DeAndre Jordan. No, let's stop. Don't move the goalposts when it comes to LeBron James and Kevin Durant. They both won with super teams. I don't want to hear that nonsense. If Kevin Durant was on the East, he would have went to the finals too if he had stacked that.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yo, bro, like you gotta remind them the East was so weak, bro.
Exactly.
It was like no championship contender team out of the Eastern Conference. That's how weak it was.
The East was so weak. LeBron would take the regular season for a joke. He'd get like the 5th seed, 4th seed.
Yeah.
You know, he'd go to the finals anyway. No,
bro, automatic. Like my nigga, like it's literally whoever had the best player on a team for the Eastern Conference. Like that's why everybody talking about, oh, he went to the finals, XYZ. Who the fuck was he playing? Like that's why he left, because the East got stronger, so he left because it was too much pressure for him.
Yeah.
To keep going back, because he knew he wasn't going back. He left.
Hell yeah. You know, dude, during his run, he was the only one stashing up the talent. He got whatever he wanted in Cleveland. He got all the role players he wanted. He got all the superstar players. He the only guy that had a big 3.
Bro, he the only for our generation, he the only one that stacked the deck.
Yeah, man. Yo, and this guy, Laker fan, said, I'm a hater if I compare LeBron and KD. They both won with stacked decks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They both do the same shit. You gotta keep that same energy for both. What up, Mike? Oh, here come Brian.
Like we haven't seen
what up, Brian?
What's up with you, bro?
What's good, man?
I'm good.
All right, well, what you got to say about this, man? This Brooklyn Nets versus Bucks, or are you here to talk about this topic that I'm talking about with Laker fans?
I'm a Lakers fan too, bro.
Okay. Are you Laker fan?
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
okay, good, good. All right, good. I thought you were
Yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah.
different because your name was different in there. But yo, bro, we got to keep the same energy, man. They both stacked the
Okay.
deck. They both won with super teams. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how they got on there. They still got on there by these guys calling up these other guys to come play with them.
Yep.
Kevin Durant got on the phone, called James Harden, and James Harden came to the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant wanted him on it. So if he wins a championship, it's another big three super team championship.
Right.
Listen, the only superstar we seen win.
Okay, who you talking? Who?
Phone call. Yeah, I'm back. I was getting a
Oh,
phone call. Look, the only
uh,
superstar we seen win without a
I'm
stat
still
deck was
on.
Kawhi Leonard.
in recent times, yeah, you're right. In recent times,
Kawhi,
Michael Beasley.
Kawhi, yep, Kawhi Leonard and Kawhi Leonard and the Golden State Warriors the first year,
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
Curry wasn't the reason why. Remember, Curry ain't really show up. Remember, like Curry stats went down from the regular season.
yep. Oh, what up,
Yep,
Zach?
I think he went from averaging. Hello, I think he
Yeah, I
went from
can.
averaging like 28.
Yeah.
I think he went from averaging 28 to like 26 in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
That's no good.
I hear that. It's not
When
13 to
your
10.
regular season numbers.
Word. But Brian, you
What's
say we
up?
can't. You say we can't compare LeBron to KD. Why are you saying that when they both did the same day?
I'm not sure. They're both, good.
Say that again.
KD's not like good enough.
Huh?
What?
I said
What are you
that
talking about, bro?
KD. What? Well,
Bro, I don't think you really understand basketball, to be honest, bro. No disrespect. I don't think you fully understand the game.
Yeah. Yo, Brian, I'm giving you your. I was giving him. He just dropped. I was giving him a fair chance to say what he got to say, but I didn't even understand what he was
Bro,
saying. Man.
he don't know what he talk. Bro, he don't even know what he talking about. His damn self,
Yeah, I guess his Wi-Fi dropped.
bro. No,
I don't know,
it's
man.
not that, bro. He ain't no, bro. He don't know nothing about basketball, bro.
That's bugged out, man.
Like some people when they say some, some people when they say some crazy shit, bro, pay them
Yeah,
no mind.
yeah, man. They got that. I don't know. He's a Laker fan. He's trying to ride for LeBron James, I guess. But you got to keep it 100, man. Even Anthony Davis was like, "Hey, LeBron co-signed everybody on his team. Me and LeBron, we co-signed everybody on his team. I mean, it is what it
Yo,
is.
this nigga said you can't compare. Yo, he said you can't compare LeBron and KD because KD not the
Word, man.
best.
I don't know. I
What the
don't know
fuck are
what
you
Son
talking
was talking about. What up, Tay? What up, Zach? What up, Michael B?
about?
Y'all ready for this good game, man? We got a good offensive scoring game so far, man. Shout out to everybody in there. Hey, I got somebody else in here. Little dude, what up? What's
Hello.
up, little dude? How we doing?
Pretty good.
All right. So, what you got to talk about, man? You gonna cover this game, or are you talking about the situation that me and Hoopfax talking about?
Uh, I just joined the stream just a little bit ago, so I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen anyone though.
Wait, say that again.
I just got here, so I don't know what's really going on.
Yeah, man. We was talking about LeBron and Kevin Durant and stuff like that.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. I think personally, I think Kevin Durant will be a top three best small forward of all time if he wins a ring with Brooklyn. Because my list is right now in the top three is LeBron at one, Larry Bird at two, and Dr. J at three.
right?
Huh?
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, no. That's all the way
Wait.
wrong, bro.
Wait,
Hold on.
I didn't hear. I can't hear what you're saying too
Hold
much.
on,
You got
wait.
to speak up, bro. Or if you got something in the background,
You got
drop.
Doc.
You got probably some interference in the background. I can't barely hear you.
I'll probably have Kevin Durant around
He
like
got Dr. J.
yeah, Dr. J. He's very
You got
overlooked.
Kevin Durant above Kawhi Leonard, bro?
Oh yes, I do. Of course I do.
You got Kevin Durant over Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
How? Like,
I
how?
mean, no, I think Kevin Durant is around top 5, probably best small forward. And then
I
when he
mean,
went to
Yes,
ring,
he is. Tay. KD is a better scorer than LeBron.
yeah.
LeBron.
Even though I feel like LeBron's an underrated scorer in my opinion, I feel like when it's all said and done, Kevin Durant
nah.
will be the best scorer of all time. No, not all time in his position.
Actually, not little too. I gotta disagree with that, man. The Kevin Durant is definitely a better scorer. He's shooting 55% from the field and averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah. Personally, I don't know what I was gonna say, but if you want to know my top 5 greatest players of all time in order, here's
Okay.
the list. I'm 1, it's Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Number 2 is LeBron.
Okay.
Number 3 is between Magic and Kareem. I'm gonna go with Magic.
Okay.
Number 4 is Kareem, and number 5 is Will, in order.
Okay. All right. You know, I can't hate on your list, man. That everybody entitled to say whatever they want. You know,
Yeah.
but you got LeBron at number 2.
Yeah.
But now you're saying you think Kevin Durant is going to surpass him? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I never said Kevin Durant was gonna surpass him. I think Kevin Durant is gonna maybe like come closer to him, but I feel like LeBron is the clear cut best like overall player, or more all around more complete player than Kevin Durant. The only thing Kevin Durant's better at
Yo.
is probably shooting overall.
I can hear you, Hoop.
I think Kevin Durant is just a better. I see it how this. LeBron James is a better overall player and more complete player, while Kevin Durant's a better shooter. That's how I see it.
Okay. All right. So who you got winning championship this year then?
Probably the Lakers versus the Nets in 6 games.
Okay. And who you got winning? Lakers versus Nets?
Yeah, in 6 games versus Lakers. Lakers won in 6 versus the Nets.
Oh, okay. So you got Lakers for 6. All right.
Yeah, I think.
You feel this why? Because you think they got a better all around team or something?
Yeah, I think, and it has less drama.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Now you said Kevin Durant's better than Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, like, are we talking about all time? I think he's a little bit better just because he has 1 MVP than Kawhi, and I just feel like Kevin Durant's a better scorer overall. So I just feel like those 2 things have a bit of a separation over Kawhi, but just a bit. I'm not saying it's a long range. I mean, Kawhi's overall better defender.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So I'd say Kevin Durant, but just by a bit. If Kawhi wins a ring this year, then he's definitely better than Kevin Durant all time. Because
I mean, bro, but like, what ring has Kevin Durant really won?
I mean, I'm not even a Kevin Durant fan. I just try to be objective. I mean, I'm not a Kevin
Hey,
Durant.
what up? Michael Beasley, guess you a Lakers fan, huh? Okay.
I'm not a.
Dude, little, I was letting Hoop Facts talk to you because you were saying you guys was talking about Kawhi Leonard versus Kevin Durant. So I was letting you guys have the conversation. I was just chatting to somebody in the chat room, but maybe his Wi-Fi dropped or something because normally he's in here. So yeah, he's back now. So
yeah,
I'm gonna let him back in now for you. All right. Yo, Hoop, can you hold on for a minute, dude? Hoop, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let you 2 guys talk because he says Kevin Durant's better than Kawhi. And I guess you was giving your rebuttal to why you think Kawhi Leonard's better.
If something happens, then that means I just decided to leave just because my iPad died or just because my iPad died. That's fine.
Okay. Dude, Little, are you Michael Beasley from the chat?
No. My
Oh,
name
okay.
is Doolittle. That's my YouTube name. That's literally it.
All right.
I,
Yo, who? Can you hear him?
Yeah, bro. I said yeah. Yeah, I
All
can.
right.
Um,
Zach in a good mood. The Buccaneers won yesterday. That's why.
yeah, the Buccaneers. Oop, I had the game on. Sorry if you can hear it.
All right. But okay, so you say Kevin Durant's a better scorer.
Yeah,
What
a
about
bit better of a score. Yeah,
okay? What about both ends of the floor?
I would
Because
say.
arguably Kawhi is considered the best two-way player in the game right
Yeah,
now.
I think he is too because overall Kawhi is a better defender, and I think it's not even close. I think Kevin Durant's a good defender, especially for his position. I
Okay.
just feel like Kawhi is an overall way better defender than Kevin Durant. I mean, um, especially in the Spurs days. In the Spurs days, it was not even close. He was the best two-way player of all time, and they're not all time in the league.
Okay.
Especially in the 2017 season, which which I feel like he had an underrated season. Not really, a little bit, but when the Spurs won 67 games, Tim Duncan retired. There was no Tony Parker for most of the playoffs, and we're still able to beat the and still able to make it to the Western Conference Finals versus the Warriors, where they almost got a game, but ever since
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard got his injuries. So yeah, I mean, it's just like a lot of people didn't have the Spurs making the playoffs because
Right.
people were saying that the Spurs weren't a great team. And they were saying they were nothing really without Duncan, but no, Kawhi Leonard led that team. They won 61 games, 61.
hello.
And they were just able to make probably could have probably lost in 6 games versus the Warriors if Kawhi never got hurt. So I feel like that's a bit of an underrated season by Kawhi. I feel like the
Do
main
you
reason
think?
they talk
Do you
about
think
that.
the Spurs would have beat the Warriors if Kawhi didn't get hurt?
I mean, probably
That
they
goes
lose
to
in
you
six.
too.
They lose in
What?
six.
What you think? Oh,
They
what
lose
both
in
you
six.
guys think?
They lose in 6 games. I feel like.
I mean, I had the Spurs winning because the Spurs system. Oh my god, that shit was crazy, bro.
True, but it's the best out of 7 series. So I had the Warriors in 6 games because they had too much firepower. And there was
Nah.
no Tony Parker.
No.
Shout out to
Bro,
Tay
the
Davis. He
Spurs
said,
had it, bro. LaMarcus Aldridge is balling. LaMarcus is balling. Kawhi was at MVP form.
Oh yeah, he was out. I think that was his best season. Like as a leader. No, second best season as a leader. His first one was definitely the Raptors.
I think that's with James Harden with the three. We got 25 to
Bro.
28 is the
Yeah.
score so far.
The most thing people talk about that 2017 season about Kawhi was his injury, about how Zaza hurt him. But that's it. They don't talk about the other impressive stuff he did. So yeah, that's I feel
Bro,
like
like the
it's a
reason
bit
why,
underrated.
like the reason why, like you can't put Kevin Durant over Kawhi Leonard because Kevin Durant still hasn't proven he could win on his own, bro. He hasn't proven that. Like going to the Warriors and winning 2 rings, what does that prove?
I mean, he did prove that he won an MVP in his MVP season where with he averaged 33 points, and won 59 games. So
I mean, okay, but that's the regular season, bro. Like look at
yeah, but like
James Harden. James Harden even won a season MVP. So I mean, come on, like that doesn't
Okay,
validate
Tay.
anything, my
I mean,
brother. Like, what are you validating?
I mean, I'm not even a Kevin
Like, come
Durant
on, man.
fan. I
Like,
mean,
Russell Westbrook won an MVP. I know.
I'm not even a Kevin
Like,
Durant
Giannis won
fan.
2 back-to-back MVPs. Listen, check it. We can't count regular season MVPs. That doesn't matter.
32 to
We
28. We got ourselves a good game.
like we seen Giannis go. Like we see Giannis win 2 MVPs and take his ass to the playoffs and overperform 2 years in the fucking row. Underperform in the playoffs, Giannis. So yeah, so like we gotta talk facts. Like what has KD showed us besides joining the stat Warriors team that he lost to and won 2 Finals MVP? Of course.
I mean, I'm
I
not
mean
even a
that doesn't
Kevin
count,
Durant
bro.
fan. I mean, I'm not a Kevin Durant fan. I mean, I'm rooting
Uh-uh.
for the Bucks to win this game. So if I was a Kevin Durant fan, would I be rooting for him? So So that's a quick disclaimer to think I was a Kevin Durant fan, because I ain't.
No, I'm not saying you are, but what I'm saying is, how can you rate him over Kawhi Leonard when Kawhi proved that he can win on his own?
Oh yeah, true.
Kevin Durant hasn't showed us he can win a ring on his own.
Yeah.
This was his opportunity to prove.
Yeah,
Listen,
this is
was
opportunity, I would say.
No, this was until he got James Harden. It was an even playing field with him and Kyrie. Then he went and traded for Harden. Of course they should win, bro. Like another super team. Like we want players to win without. You feel me, bro? Like we want players to win without a super team. Like if the Brooklyn Nets win a ring this year, even if they win 5 in a row, does that prove anything?
I mean, 5 in a row is still like 5 in a row. But like maybe it's not as great as it looks on the record when you put all the content into it, but at face value, 5 in a row is still 5 in a row. And that's a big hypothetical. That's a big hypothetical.
On a super team, bro,
I mean, it could be the stackest team of all time. It could be the stackest team of all time. Just think about it. You have like LeBron, Bird, Magic, like all those guys on the team with the combination is ass. But if they should win like 10 in a row, like something like that, and it's not impressive at all when you look at the context. But it's still like 5 in a row, something like that. It's still pretty good at face value, no matter how much bad it is. It's still pretty actually okay, no matter how much you want to look at it on face value. So.
Bro, I understand what you're trying to say, but my thing is saying like that's not competition, my brother.
True, I guess.
Like, what are we celebrating?
I mean, the only thing probably you can say is probably the 2017 Warriors ring was 1,000 trillion% a better ring for Kevin Durant in a way you can say, because that ring it wasn't like the clear. Actually, it was. I mean, the Warriors were 1,000%. I mean, the Warriors were. Well, most likely everyone had the Warriors to win that series. Like, even though I wasn't rooting for them, I was rooting for the Cavs. But even then, I can't be unbiased and say who was going to win. So I had to be unbiased and say I think the Warriors were going to win. But so I feel like that in mind, especially I think like I say, most people said the Warriors were going to win, but it doesn't mean to say it was going to be. If you know what I mean, because 2018, it was we all knew the Warriors were going to win. You had no right mind to say the Warriors were not going to win, and if the Cavaliers did pull off the major ass upset, then you can make a case that might have been the greatest upset in NBA history, or not in NBA history, in sports history, because imagine being a team 4 times. Like it's one thing to be an upset, have your players 1 time, 4 times. 4 times. Are you kidding me? So that's why I feel like the 2017 ring is a bit more impressive, or maybe way more impressive actually than the 2018 ring, because we like it's not like head and shoulders. Everyone knows who was going to win that ring. So yeah.
I mean, yo P.
What's up?
Yo P.
Yep, I heard.
Man, can you please explain to him? Yo P, can you please explain to him that we don't respect people who stack the deck?
Oh yeah, man,
you're gonna
get penalized if you stack the deck and win shit.
But the one thing I would say though, I like how people say when Kevin Durant is better than Stephen Curry, when the reasons can be flawed when they say Kevin Durant is just better, just overall something like that. Because like, didn't Stephen Curry got a ring before Kevin Durant? Didn't he win an NBA championship before Kevin Durant? And Kevin Durant joined Stephen Curry. He joined him. So I understand.
Yo, dude, little. That's just a bad look, though. He was up 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors.
I know.
You know, it's just a bad look, man. Because if you're up 3-1, that means you're capable of beating them. So why not regroup and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get them next year"?
And we could have seen a Kevin Durant versus LeBron James finals in 2016.
Yeah,
we could have seen that one.
You're right. We could definitely seen that.
That's your help. And we really could have seen who was better. Who was better.
That'd
we
have
could
been
have really
better to
seen who
watch.
was really better. Yeah, because Kevin
Exactly.
Durant
That'd have been
and
much better.
like
LeBron,
What up,
Russell
Michael?
Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, I guess
look,
Steven Adams and Kevin Love. Oh no, Serge Ibaka and Kevin Love and Steven Adams and Ariana. I don't know. So, but overall, it would have been a tense match. It would have been very even. They both had a star and that second star. So it would have been pretty even. I think the Cavs would have probably won because I feel like Kyrie Irving would have probably had more IQ because that was probably before Kyrie Irving in 2016, before his whole drama thing happened. And maybe he had maybe a little bit drama the season after the 2016, but nobody realized it because the Cavs were just and LeBron were hiding it. So that's why I felt like nobody talked about how LeBron's leadership and nobody gave it away in that Cavaliers season in 2017. So yeah, so I'll go with the probably Cavaliers in 6 games. But yet still, we could have seen a Kevin Durant versus LeBron in 2016.
Yo, and hold on, let me just. I'm sorry to interrupt you a little bit, but that would have been great. That would have been a mano on a mano. They both had this, their surrounding cast around them, and it would have came down to a lot of moments with LeBron versus Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
it's like both of them is running away from that type of competition.
But at least we still got a good 2016 finals, though.
Oh yeah, that good 20. That was a great 2016 finals, no doubt. But still, if Kevin Durant was that dude, he should have came back the next season. He could have probably beat them in 2017 if that's the case.
Yeah, probably. Or it could have been an all-time great rivalry between the Warriors and Cavaliers because they were 1-1.
Listen,
and then
man, we gotta go by.
And then Cavs fans make excuses for the 2015 finals, and Warriors fans make excuses for the 2016 finals. So in that 2017 year.
Yo, listen, man. This is the only thing we got to go by. We can't go by what we think or what we think we know. We got to go by these players' actions, bro. And you have people saying that LeBron is that guy, that Kevin Durant is that guy. Obviously, they personally don't think that they're that guy. Because you want to know why? Because if you think you're that guy, you're not stacking the deck and joining super teams. If you personally think you're that guy. So, like I said, they know themselves, they know they limit better than anybody else do. And they know who they are. Better than you understand what I'm saying? And they know who they are better than we know who they are. Understand what I'm saying, P?
Yep.
So if they running
and Michael Beasley say
P, if they running and ducking smoke.
Yeah. You're right.
So basically if they running and ducking smoke and forming super teams and all of that, I mean they know they not their guy. Actually speak louder than words, my brother. Because if you that guy, you're not doing that. Like Michael Jordan. He said, man, I'm that fucking guy. I'm not joining no super team and this and that. Look at Kobe Bryant. I'm not joining no super team. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a time of my career. Look at Kawhi Leonard. He thinks he's that guy, so he's not joining the Lakers. He knows that guy. I mean, I'm just saying. So I was LeBron.
Said everybody was mad. Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, they was mad. Because
we want to watch competitive basketball.
Exactly.
We want to see competition. That's why, if you a real fan, you should be mad, bro. Listen, bro. If we want to demolish it, we go play 2K, bro. We want to see some real life competition. We want to see some real basketball, early 2000s. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We want to see some shit. We don't want to know who the fuck automatically is gonna win.
No doubt. But what y'all think about?
If you make your team, to the point where you know you can't lose, what's the point of watching?
Oh, by the way, in 10 minutes, I'll leave in 10 minutes.
All right. Yeah. Before you get up out of here, man, what you think about Kevin Porter Jr. and the Cavs? He may be up for trade. What's your think? What
he do?
He's having beef with the Cavs franchise, so he's on the way out. And the team cut him. They said he can't even come to the Cavs facility right now. So he's going to be up for trade.
Wait, what the fuck you do?
I don't know. He was. I guess he was beefing with somebody in the locker room, something like that. Something about his locker being moved, something like that. You know, yeah, it's some weird stuff, man. You know how these young cats is these days, man. But yo, dude, Little, what's your team, by the way? Because you out of here in 10 minutes.
Actually, that's a good question. No, I don't have that. Well, I'm gonna give you a hint. It was the team that we came back from a 3-1 deficit in the Western Conference Finals, semifinals. Denver Nuggets.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. If you was gonna give me a hint like that, you got to tell me what year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets been one since 2016.
Yeah.
So it was so I've been one. So don't think I was like a bandwagon of all of a sudden the Denver Nuggets came back from 3-1 lead twice. So
Yeah.
I decided to be on a fan now. No, I was one since 2016.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my team. My three favorite players in the league right now, in no order, is LeBron, Nikola Jokic, and Jamal Murray. But Jamal Murray's been not been playing good. That's what I say. Because Nikola Jokic is carrying this team hard. And it's like that we lost Jeremy Grant because we needed him a lot so we can so we can just I don't know so he can help Nikola Jokic carry the Nuggets more because Nikola Jokic is doing it all. He's the best center in the league by a mile, and it's not even close. It's just not even close.
Well, he's definitely the best passing big in the game too.
Oh no, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's not close. He's the top 3 best passer in the league.
No doubt. All right. It's good to see somebody a fan of a different team because usually I get people on here. They're either Laker fans or or I would say probably like bandwagon Laker fans. No disrespect to all my Laker fans in here. Tay Davis, I know all the real Laker fans in here, but I get so much of them, man. It's just like, will somebody pick a different team for Christ's sakes? But it's good to see that we got a Denver Nuggets fan.
Yeah. Also, I've been a Broncos fan since 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also a non-toxic, so I'm not one of those fans who are just like curses or like do all that kind of stuff, and I just be like a bad person. No. I try. Yeah, no, I'm not that. I just
no doubt, yo.
Chill and just say if a team beats us, I usually be mad, but I don't like. But I usually say good game to that team or like good job you beat us. So I'm pretty.
Yo, Michael in the chat, he says the Broncos suck. I don't know if you. I guess he's trying to get to you.
No, they suck, but they are young though. They are.
Yeah, they are young. But look, man, appreciate you for coming through, man. You're welcome here anytime you want. You could come here, chop it up, talk sports, whatever you like. Say whatever you want to say. Nobody's gonna block you. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna disrespect you or nothing like that. You're free to say whatever you want, man. You know.
I still have I guess you can say I have 5 minutes left. You can say because that's just in 5 minutes. So yeah. By the way, I guess the only thing we can't talk about is politics. Really, especially deep into politics.
Okay.
I guess that's what usually sports channels say. Just don't talk into politics.
Wait, say that again? I couldn't hear you.
That's what usually sports channels say. They don't go into politics.
Oh, well, politics and sports go together hand in hand sometimes.
Yeah. Especially Martin Luther King.
Say that again?
Oh, by the way, also one thing, even though this has nothing to do with it, this is not politics, but also I am not, no way, shape, or form, a Donald Trump fan. I am not a Donald Trump fan. So.
I mean, be honest, I like Trump. I think he's funny as hell, bro. Like, that motherfucker is funny, bro. Like,
wait, who are you talking about? I can't hear him too much.
Donald Trump. I say, I like Trump. Like,
Donald
that nigga
Trump.
is funny. Yeah, bro. Trump is funny as hell. Like,
hey, yo, little dude, you can say you respect, hate Donald Trump. It don't matter to me, man.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not.
It's even if you was, man. I don't judge or discriminate.
Yeah, bro. Fact. You talk about basketball. You don't care about politics.
Yeah, even if you came, little dude, even if you came in here talking about politics, It's all good with me, man. You know,
Okay.
I welcome all smoke. You
That's
know what I'm
fine.
saying? You know. So don't ever be shy to say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And Michael Beasley, I'm a Philly Eagles fan too. So shout out to you.
I have a question. You know
What's
who's
up?
always been that dude?
Say that again.
You know who's always been that dude? That
Who?
guy for the past 19 years?
Who?
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, yo, P,
Yeah,
told you.
Tim Duncan is a legend. Best
Yo,
power
P,
forward
Yeah.
in NBA history.
all time, yo, P, I told
Yeah, I don't
you,
know why
bro.
people
Like,
say Anthony
No
Davis
doubt.
is better than
Pete.
Duncan.
no, nowhere near, yo, bro. P, yo,
What's
P,
up?
I told you, P, growing up, who was my favorite team?
San Antonio Spurs, baby.
Who was my
Tim
favorite player?
Duncan.
Who was my favorite player?
Yep.
Duncan?
Ginobili.
Oh, Ginobili.
Oh, Ginobili.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Duncan is my third favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying Tim Duncan. I don't know why.
And I love his attitude, bro. Like that's one thing because like growing up, like I wasn't like a show off type of player or like you feel what I'm saying? Like I just wasn't talking. Like I just like people who just come on the court and let their game speak for themselves. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like remember that P? Like that used to be a big thing back in the day. Like let your game speak for itself.
Yeah. That's
my
how I
top
used to be.
three. My top.
Say that again. You said I heard you say your top three. Yo, dude, Little, you still there?
Nigga gone, yeah.
Okay, I guess he bounced out. But shout out to Dude Little, man. I don't know if his Wi-Fi or speaker dropped or something. I just heard him say my top three, then that was it. You know, yo, Michael in the chat says Dirt Nowitzki all day. And Michael Beasley says Kevin Garnett is better than Tim Duncan.
No.
So, there you go.
Left. One of my top three favorite players of all time in order is LeBron, Magic Johnson, and Tim Duncan.
Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Well, how long you been watching basketball, Dude Little?
Since I became a Denver fan, which was 4 years ago. My first finals was the 2016 finals, which I was rooting for the Cavs.
Okay.
Yeah, from there
coming up in the LeBron James era, basically.
Yeah, I've been living in the LeBron James era.
Okay. All right. And Michael Beasley says Chris Bosh is better than Tim Duncan. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Come on, I mean.
Oh my God. Yo, Open Little, do y'all hear that?
I mean,
do y'all hear that?
I think Chris Bosh is underrated, but he ain't better than Tim Duncan. Okay.
Jesus.
Yo, man, Chris Bosh is not even better than let me see. Who?
Kevin
Not better than Pau Gasol. Not even better than Pau Gasol.
No. I feel like Chris Bosh is a bit better than. Okay, I feel like Chris Bosh was underrated.
He's not better than Pau Gasol.
Wait, y'all think Chris Bosh better than Kevin Garnett?
No, hell no.
Why?
Bro, like, come on. I mean, Pete, like that was too easy. Like, you know, Chris Bosh is not better than Kevin Garnett, so that's why I say he's not better than Pau Gasol.
Kevin Garnett's like a top 5 guy of all time.
Yeah, no question.
Bro, like he's not even better than Pau Gasol, right or wrong, Pete?
I feel like that's cap. I mean, people
Pau Gasol is better.
Yeah,
how great of a player Chris Bosh was in his Raptors days, and I also feel like his role in Miami was not used right. So I feel like that's what they call him.
Yo, Octavia says Garnett is better than Tim Duncan. I don't know about that. Garnett is a beast, but he ain't better than Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I think there's one person who's better than Tim Duncan. Is Michael Jordan, LeBron, Magic, Will, number 5, LeBron. No, the top. Okay. I mean, Tim Duncan is my number 8 of all time list.
Okay.
I meant to say I was going to say some players that were better than Tim
Oh, look at that. Giannis attacking Kevin Durant. I think he gets the N1. Damn. But it's 47 to 42 so far.
I can see someone saying Giannis Antetokounmpo is better than Tim Duncan. Hey, what the heck?
No.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying I can see someone saying that.
Okay. You know why
People
people say something like that? Because they stuck in a moment. They see one dunk from Giannis, and all of a sudden he's the GOAT. He did one
yeah,
dunk.
exactly. Like,
You know what I'm saying? And Michael
See,
Beasley
look.
says Tracy McGrady all day, every day. Well, all day long.
Yeah, T-Mac was a beast, bro. Oh, my God.
T-Mac was a beast.
I don't think he should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, though, but that's just me. But he should have been the Hall of Fame, but not first ballot.
Octavia says Duncan benefited from a better coach and better organization.
You can say the same thing from Kobe. He only won with Phil Jackson.
Yeah, but I got to disagree with that, Octavius. A great player is a great player, regardless of the organization.
Fact. I mean, he played in a system where they share the ball.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he won 5 championships. And Duncan take home the 3 Finals MVPs. Duncan's at 2 MVP regular season. So how can a system benefit when you win an MVP?
Yeah.
He's just like bro. It's not like he's directly. It's just about the system. Duncan was also great in his own way.
Yo, Hoop Facts, I guess this question would be to you too. He says, give Garnett the same players Duncan had, and he wins championships too.
They do not win their last championship. I don't see Kevin Garnett taking a pay cut.
Huh?
I do not see him taking a pay cut.
My point is that, like, listen, like,
I do not see Kevin Garnett beating the 2003 Lakers. I do not see Kevin Garnett taking a pay cut and his career. I do not see him taking a pay cut. I do not see him beating the 03 Lakers. I do not see him beating the Knicks at his like second year or third year, whatever.
Yep.
I don't see him doing that. No disrespect to Kevin Garnett. He was a beast in his prime. Well deserved.
What's popping,
respect for him. But hell no. Hell no. The only ring possibly Kevin Garnett gets from Tim Duncan, they was in the position, is probably 2005. And that's a maybe. If Robert Horry hits a shot, I will admit, Tim Duncan was a bit struggling that series in 05, but thanks to Robert Horry and some key Miami plays, they were able to win. But I feel like Tim Duncan probably deserved the Finals MVP in 2005, but it was very close. But at the end of the day, I don't see the amount of championships. I don't see Kevin Garnett did the things Tim Duncan did.
Yeah, bro. It's just being a great teammate at that.
Yeah, he was a great leader.
Word.
Man, Timmy D. Yo, man, Tim Duncan had the whole respect of the whole league, man.
Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Beasley. Don't get me wrong, Ben Wallace was an amazing, great player, but Shaquille O'Neal all day.
Shaquille O'Neal, Ben Wallace? Shaquille O'Neal.
Of course.
Yeah, Michael Beasley in the chat says, who's better, Shaquille or Ben Wallace?
Oh, man. Like I said, people like that.
That's not a debate, Mike. Much
people
respect.
Like that, we gotta ignore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, then again, if you want to go with finals appearance, then you can say Ben. Then you can say, who was it? Ben Wallace, because Ben Wallace is 1-0 over Shaq in the finals. But I feel like that doesn't tell the whole story, though.
Yeah. No doubt. What up, Rooster? What it do?
In 2 minutes, I'll leave. I'll tell you when it's time for me to leave.
All right. Are you watching this Bucks and Nets game, Doolittle?
Yes, I am right now. I'm just hanging out, watching. I mean, I'm probably in 2 minutes I'll go. Probably it's about to be one because I live in 6:30.
Okay.
Around I live in Mountain Time Zone in Colorado, in Denver.
Okay.
Colorado. So yeah. So when it's 6:30 where I live,
right.
I'll go, and it's 6:29. So yeah.
Yo, we do live. I do live for a lot of games. You know, so whenever you see me on, you can come on. And, you know, you got some free time. I got a bunch of other dudes I let come on the chat too, and you can talk to them too. You know, some of them not here today, but you know, hopefully they be here next time you get on.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
You know, Yeah, we just do straight up sports talk, man. A
All
little
right,
bit everything in between. My man
all
Hoop
right.
Facts, he always come through.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Brooklyn's finest, by the way.
Always.
All right.
You
And
know?
one thing before I go,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the LeBron and Curry regular match will be in at 8 o'clock out of the
Oh yeah.
stadium.
I mean, I'm not too pumped up for that because it's
Yeah,
the Golden State Warriors. They're not playing
yeah,
that good this year, but
yeah.
I
I
expect an easy win for the Lakers. If you
Yeah,
ask
I think the Curry can go off or he can get minimalized by like 9 or 10 points, something like that. I think the Lakers will win by 12 or 13 points. Just yeah. And Curry will have like not a bad game, but he won't have a great game either, just because. And so yeah, but that's all. It's time to go for me.
all right,
It's 6:30, and yeah, I will be getting on my way. Thank you, salute to Hoop Back, salute to you, Prince Sports.
all right,
Yo, you too,
And
bro.
I am on my way. And
all
yeah,
right,
see ya. Bye
all
bye.
right, man. See you next time, bro. Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace. All right,
Yeah,
that was
P,
Doolittle,
man.
just live. You know what I mean? That's the young buck right there. You can tell he's kind of young the way he talks, but he's a good dude. You know. So shout out to him and shout out to whole Denver, man.
Colorado.
Yep. But it's down by 1 point right now. We headed into overtime. Not overtime. We headed into halftime. My
I'm about to say what? What happened to the third quarter?
bad. Word. But Nets only down by a point. It's a good game. This is what I like to see. A good competitive game so far.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, I hear
You
you.
see, and that's another thing.
Yeah,
Like you said, Giannis got an N1 on Kevin Durant, right?
yeah,
And that's another thing. Like Kevin Durant can't guard a person like Giannis.
yeah. And Giannis is a beast going toward that basket, man.
He cannot guard Giannis. But
Yeah,
guess what? But
yeah. He's a
guess
big
what?
dude.
I
Giannis
mean,
a
yeah,
powerful
but
dude, man.
but guess what? Kawhi can't.
Yep,
See,
yep. Kawhi can. Kawhi can. That is true. That is true. We already seen Kawhi guard Giannis.
yep, with ease.
Yep.
Giannis averaged 17 points that series, bro. Look it
That's
up.
crazy. That's crazy, man.
Look it up.
Word. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. I ain't making this shit up,
That's
Like, come
true.
on, man. Come on, bro. Like, you think LeBron could hold Giannis to 17 points in the series? Average?
Man, I don't think so. I don't know. No, but yo, we had the other dude. The other dude, I guess he didn't. He was protecting LeBron, and all of a sudden he just disappeared when you started eating into him. I guess he don't want. He don't have no comeback.
What happened? What
Don't you
happened?
notice some of these extreme LeBron fans? They have no comeback, and they just leave the chat.
Yeah, man. Yo, I said some, bro. I said some real shit earlier.
Yeah,
I said, yo, listen, man. I'm like, yo, listen, man. Like, if they think they that dude the way like how we think they that dude,
yeah,
why are they forming these super teams? They don't got no answer for that.
that's true. That's right. And yo, Hoop Facts, he answered you a question. He said, "Did you say that KG can't guard Giannis because he's
KD?
one dimensional, or LBJ?"
No, KD can't guard Giannis.
He
LeBron
says
can't guard.
KG,
You know what I'm
KG,
saying? LeBron can't guard Giannis at this point of his career. I'm not gonna
right?
hit on him and say probably in his prime, I think he would be able to guard Giannis. I think LeBron would, but not now. Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's 30. He's 36. He's going to creep up with him somewhere. And when you get older, the first thing that leaves is your defense. You know that you play ball. The first thing that leaves when you play basketball and you get older is your ability to stay in front of people.
Nah, I think the first thing is your house.
Oh yeah, but that's the athletic
But
side. I'm talking about.
first thing,
I'm talking about the guarding. The straight one-on-one guarding. you realize, hey, I can't stay in front of this dude no more. My foot is a little bit slow. You know,
You right.
that's what happens. You know, because you could be old and still have a jump shot. You ever play against the old dude that still can shoot? Because that never leaves.
That's a fact.
No doubt, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. We got a good ball game right here, though. I still think this is good for the Milwaukee Bucks because they're a regular season team. They're not going to go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, because Giannis can't carry them.
Word. I don't know why my picture is looking all fuzzy all of a sudden. But yeah, T, I know you living it up over there in Reno. You gambling like crazy, man. 2 more days of gambling, man. Don't lose all your money down there. Yeah, that's true, T. Oh, Michael Beasley says Zach LaVine or Bradley Beal. I'm going with they're both
Bradley
stats.
Beal.
He's out there. They're both bad. They're both stat stuffers on bad teams. But if I had to give an edge to somebody, I'd say Bradley Beal. Yeah, I was just about to say that. So, yeah. Zach say DeAndre Jordan is so washed. I mean, he is 32. He's a big guy, you know. But yeah, he's solid. He's a role player, man. So he's gonna have off nights. He's gonna have on nights.
Hey, yo, P, I ain't even a front. Like, when he was at the height of his career, bro,
yeah,
I thought he had the potential to be the best defensive big man of all time, bro.
Oh, DeAndre?
Like yes, bro. Like, he was in his prime. I thought, yo, the way he was, oh, my God.
Yes.
Remember he was...
Hoop, he lost his athletic ability kind of fast, though. Because he only 32.
Yeah, bro, that don't make no sense. I don't know what's going on.
Word.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Hear that, man. But yeah, man, we got the next game. What? Lakers versus Warriors. That's gonna be a blow. Lakers gonna blow them back.
Bro, like the way how he was blocking shots, bro. He's blocking that shit at the top of the backboard.
Yeah, well, no doubt. I see. He said losing ain't in his vocabulary. I guess you win his big arena. My bad, T. I know you win it then. Get that money, man. T got that swag over there, man. Nah, I just can't do it. I'm not a gambling man. I don't go to Vegas or nothing like that. But yeah, man. Who play? Don't the Clippers play tomorrow, right? Who they run into tomorrow?
I have no idea. I gotta check.
DeAndre Stiff. All right, Zach. Halftime report is coming up. I do believe so. I think we're already in half. Yeah, we're already in halftime. My bad. So. I still got Brooklyn winning this game, though, Zach. I think they'll turn it up in the third and fourth quarter. Hey, yo, Hoop, I was so close to getting a PlayStation 5, but I missed it by I swear, I got an alert that PlayStation 5 was available. I went on there like less than seconds, it was gone.
Wow.
Man, them joints sell out quick, man.
I'm surprised people. I'm surprised they still like hard to get.
Hell yeah, man. I see December, okay, because it's Christmas month. But we going into February right now, so I expect some more units to be available. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I thought everybody would have,
Word.
would had their shit already. Like,
Hell yeah.
'cause it's bad out here, man. It's real bad, bro.
Hell yeah. All right. All right, guys. Why they do a halftime report? I'm gonna go and get some grub. I'm gonna be right back. All
All right.
right. So we continue this when third quarter come back. I'll be back, y'all. Oh. All right, about to get this grub going on, man. Okay, we into a halftime report. I don't know why my game is looking a little fuzzy on the screen right now. I have to fix it. Something's wrong with it. But that was Peter Cash, and we had Lakers fan come through. We had little dude from Denver come through. You know, he had to voice his stuff. You know, he's a new school basketball fan. He just got through watching basketball since 2016, I believe, or 2015. And he got common sense to say Jordan's the GOAT. You know, this is a kid that never seen Jordan play, but he still say Jordan's the GOAT because I'm betting that he did all of this based off research. So that shows you the magnitude of the impact Michael Jordan has on the game of basketball. Staying up like wallpaper. You always get the catchphrases, man. But my first breakdowns of this game so far, the halftime report, because I'm about to start eating. Defense is still an issue for the Brooklyn Nets. They're going to have to pick up some perimeter players. The scoring is pretty good. The pace of their scoring is good. There's nothing going on with their scoring. But they got to step it up defensively. They need a defensive state of mind. I feel you, T. No doubt. But shout out to Peter Cash, man. You know, the dude handles all and every debate that everybody in the chat. So, I mean, the guy knows his basketball, you know. So it's always a pleasure to hear from him and get his insight on basketball because he knows basketball. So that's why I let him and do Little Cook, you know. I let them do their thing. That goes to anybody. Once I let you in the chat, if two guys talking, I back out the way and I let you guys talk. You know, that's what a moderator is supposed to do. You're not supposed to have people screaming and talking over each other. Let the people talk. So I let the guys talk, let them make their point. And to the Lakers fan, I was letting you make your point, but I don't know, man. You just kept disappearing. So I wasn't trying to diss you or nothing like that, or block your comments or anything. I was just letting you talk, but I couldn't hear what you were saying. So I don't know if it was a Wi-Fi issue or whatever. But I was letting you do your thing, let you explain your situation. But hey, yo, T, you just talked about McDonald's yesterday? Yo, I looked on social media. Some guy was eating. My wife looked on social media. She said a guy was eating breakfast in McDonald's, and what did it have in it? Yeah, eggs of a cockroach inside of the, I guess his pancake or whatever, surrounding it, whatever. So that kind of make you think twice about going to Mickey D's. No, hold on for a minute. What happened? My bad. Man. Oh, good. At least you have one. You love that. But you got to cook them with me. And
I am no. That's why I'm cooking.
yeah, no. I bought too much. I should have bought like less. So when you eat them, then boom, it'd been all done. I got my feet.
Your neighbors are so noisy.
Man, we're used to that. They just keep making noise. We got some noisy neighbors in this building, man. That's what I got. I got to get out this building. I need to move out this building. I really need to get another apartment. I'm looking into another apartment actually because I'm about to get a dog by November. So that's the new news today. We're gonna have a new person in the family. We're gonna have a pug. I got to get a little dog because I had to take it with me traveling to the Philippines. But sparkling energy drink, kiwi strawberry, baby. You can't beat this. All right, V8. Put that healthy stuff in you. No sugar. Perfect. I mean, this is a perfect drink. Oh my God, that sounds good. Sesame chicken, sweet and sour soup, fried rice, chow mein. Oh my God, you're making me hungry. Yo, my man T about the grub, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's good food. I'm about to eat. What we about to eat on? We about to do some sweet and sour chicken. Yeah, we eating some sweet and sour chicken. I'm getting some rice. It's not gonna be fried. I'm gonna go. I don't think I have brown rice. I just have.
We do have brown rice, but too much oil.
Oh yeah. So we're not gonna do the brown rice today. We're just gonna do regular white rice with sweet and sour chicken. Wifey's cooking. I'm cooking that up. She's Asian, so she know how to cook all them dishes. Ain't that right, baby girl?
Of course.
That's right. See, you heard her. She said, "Of course." Thanks, Mike. But I mean, I'm not competing with nobody like that. I'm just on here having a fun time with you guys. Check this out, man. This is what y'all need to put in. Zach with the East New York. Zach, you repping East New York now, man. You on that BK-ish. About to dive into this drink right now. No sugar, baby. V8. Sparkling water. Energy drink. You know what? I don't believe that too much. So this got to have something in it to give you some energy. What does this have? This got to have something in it to give you some energy, man. Probably some caffeine. So that's still not too good for you then. Okay, it tastes okay. It's not that bad, Wait, who's Brooklyn's finest? Zach? But man, I'm envious of my man T. He got some good food right now, but I'm gonna start eating on some good food too, man. He got that sesame chicken, all that good stuff. I love dishes like that with meat and rice, man. You can't beat it. It's delicious, man. I love it. Yeah, it tastes good though. I like sesame. I like sesame chicken. I like beef and broccoli. Let's talk about some food then. I like chicken and broccoli. I like chicken adobo on the Filipino side. I like a dish called tocino. Listen, if anybody here in Los Angeles, go to Filipino Town. What's the name of that restaurant, baby, in Filipino Town? Dollar Hits. That's what they call it? Dollar Hits? Okay, it's a restaurant called Dollar Hits. No, it's not a dollar store. It's just called that. It's called Dollar Hits. And you could go up in there. They got a whole buffet of Filipino food. Get the rice and the tocino. You're gonna love it. And they cook good Filipino style spaghetti. Man, you gotta go up in there. You're gonna love it. Take my word for it. If you like Filipino food, go to Filipino Town. They got some of the best Filipino food in Los Angeles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hit the Bay Area up, man. You know, I gotta hit the Bay Area up sometimes, man. But you know, I don't know if I want to relocate in the Bay Area. You know, I probably still gonna keep it in Los Angeles. That's what you're asking, T. Nah, I'm good with the Knicks, Zach. I'm good with the Knicks. Okay, I'm good with the Knicks. You know, we're not gonna win nothing, but I'm happy with my Knicks. Okay, we're a good team for the future. But Zach, since you here, who's better, Kevin Durant or LeBron James right now? And T, I guess you can answer that question too. Who you got, LeBron or Kevin Durant? Who would you rather have? Who would you rather have on your team right now? Or is it neither? Would you rather have the club Kawhi Leonard? You know, so when y'all see me eat food during lives, I'm going to say I got my food from Hannah's Kitchen. So Hannah's Kitchen is over there. She's the chef. She does all the cooking. So Hannah's Kitchen right there, baby. There you go. If I ever do live with somebody else, you know, and particularly, you know, like my kids or whatever, we're going to have food from Hannah's Kitchen. You know, the Bay Area is a little too far. If I do leave Los Angeles here, I would say probably San Diego's a good spot. You know, I heard San Diego's nice and quiet, and you get that urban feel because I'm an urban guy. I don't like the suburbs. I'm a city dude. Okay, T got Kawhi at 100%. Okay. Okay, Zach got Durant over LeBron. But yeah, man, you know, San Diego don't sound too bad neither. I'm pretty sure they got even more closer to home Mexican food over there because San Diego is right next to Mexico. So, you know, you like some good Mexican food, I'm pretty sure San Diego could hook it up. Yo, man, I was outside today. I saw this dude on the ground. This little cut between his stomach. Yo, that shit was kind of nasty, man. I mean, somebody gave him that slice work. I'm telling you, that's just how some of these LA cats is, man. You trying to relocate to Brooklyn? I thought you was going to Philly and all these other places. Why are you trying to move to Brooklyn for? You gonna move to New York? Why don't you move to Queens, Zach? Huh? Yo, you don't like Queens? Queens is the most diverse borough. Let me sell you on it. You get the most diverse borough. You get half city, half suburb. You get some of the best rappers coming from Queens, baby. You know? You want diverse food? Go to Queens. Queens got a little bit of everything. We got the Indians in Jackson Heights. We got the Latinos in Corona, Queens. We got the Caribbean food in Jamaica, Queens. You go and get yourself some of the best Jamaican food, beef patties, all of that good stuff right there in Queens, New York, baby. You know? Yo, Higgins, KD is a monster, man. Dude he's a monster, man. He's shooting 50. He arguably one of the most efficient basketball players of all time when it comes to scoring. Ugh. Well, yeah, I heard a lot of stuff. You know, I heard a lot of stuff about the Bay being diverse. You know, shout out to the Bay Area. They got nothing but respect from the Bay Area. You know, but it's a little too far for me. You know, it's like hours away. You know, I'd rather just be somewhere close with just Southern California, you know, sunshine type of weather. You know, I heard the Bay has close to New York weather. So, you know, it's like being in New York for me. But a lot of dudes say, yo, P, you come from New York, you would like the Bay Area, you know? Shout out to the Bay. I know the Bay Area is just like New York a little bit. People tell me that, but, you know, you're going to be in Cali, might as well experience something a little different. I don't want to be in another New York in the middle of California. But for you, Zach, if you want the New York experience, I advise you to go to Queens. Queens is the spot, the best borough in New York City. You don't want Staten Island. It's in the middle of nowhere, and it sucks. Okay? You don't want Long Island. It's not a borough, but New York, but it's on the outskirts of New York City, but it's boring as hell. You know, but if you want peace and quiet, go to Long Island. Brooklyn, you don't want Brooklyn, man. It's overpopulated. You know, you don't want Manhattan. You know, Manhattan is not the same Manhattan it used to be. You know, it's just full of a bunch of Europeans. You know, they took the whole New York culture away. You want true New York experience? I got to go with Queens. Go with Queens, baby. Yo, we the biggest borough in New York. We got the most neighborhoods. We got so many diversity. I mean, how do you want it, Zach? That's my question to you. How do you want it? Do you want Italian flavor? We got Howard Beach. What are you asking for? Okay? Whatever you asking for, we could give to you in Queens, New York. What happened? I don't understand what you mean by that one, T. Oh no. Damn, I'm trying to get this game back right now. And if you want action and adventure, move to Long Island City. All right? Get yourself a nice condo in Long Island City, Zach. And then you could go to Queensbridge. And believe me, you're gonna get a lot of action in Queensbridge. You would love Queensbridge, hands down. There's no hood more exciting than 96 blocks. 96 buildings, 6 blocks, a QB. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hood like us. Queensbridge, baby. Oh, nah, man. I give it a shot. I like I said, I like the Bay Area. You know, I haven't been there, but I like it. You know, I'm just, if I'm gonna like move around, it won't probably be in California at all. It'll be in like some unknown state. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me get back to this game real quick. But I mean, I heard a lot about the Bay Area, T. Trust me, I heard a lot about it. You know, I'm just LA was the first place I moved to when I came to Cali. So LA does have a little spot right here for me. Nah, man. Brooklyn's the ops. You don't want to move to Brooklyn, man. You want to go to Queens, son. Rep New York the right way. Ain't no borough like Queens. Actually, you know what? You can look on YouTube. Best boroughs in New York, and Queens came number one. Because it's no place in the world like Queens, man. In terms of New York. We're the best borough, man. What else you gonna get? Diversity in hip hop. You got Southside Jamaica, Queens. You got G Unit and 50 Cent. You got The Bridge, Mobb Deep, and Nas. Man, you got hip hop artists all over the place in Queens. Did I mention Left Rack City? You can move there too. Iraq, Noriega's place. Yeah, hey, when it comes to Queens, man, in New York, I gotta be biased. I mean, I will openly admit that. You know, I'm Queens to the core, man. You see the hats, brother. Let me show you something. Hold on, let me show you something. Yeah, T. I mean, people know talent when they see it. You know, you listen to Nas, you gotta know talent, man. Even if you don't think Nas the GOAT, you probably got him in your five. You know, like Nas said, name one rapper I ain't influenced. That's Nasty Nas, baby. Let me show y'all something. What you see right here, we got 66 to 63 is your score so far. And Giannis is at the free throw line. Look at that, baby. Matter of fact, I'm going to take it off right now and represent. I got to do it right now. I'm going to take it off and represent. Boom. About to take it off. I feel so much honor when I wear this. You know, this is like pride. You know? This is what it feels to be from Queens. You got pride, man. We got, you know, it's hard to explain, you know. But my wife even ran into some other people from Queens, New York, here in Los Angeles. And she said, you know what? They all got the same swag as you. They're all talking about how great Queens is. It's just a mentality that we have, man. It's a Queens thing. You know, you just got to be there. Q Borough, baby. Q Borough is the place of the true dons. 72 to 64. Brooklyn is coming alive. That offense is still potent. I feel you, T. Yo, T, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Nas did copy Tupac with the Godson across the belly. Tupac got he had the Dug Life across the belly, right? Nas went and got the Godson, and then he copied him with the medallion like Tupac had. So Nas was a little influenced by Tupac too, a little bit. But let me tell you this, T. This is out of Tupac's words. Tupac Machiavelli album, Me and My Girlfriend, that song was influenced by Nas's I Gave You Power. Because the media was saying, Tupac, can you do a Mafiosa album the same way Nas did? And he did one. Yeah, the bandana too. That was a bad look for Nas. I gotta admit, you shouldn't have been doing that, man. Nas, you should have definitely took the bandana off, my brother. You know, I got nothing but respect for Nas because he from around the way. You know, but damn, Nas. Bad enough you ain't got the damn tattoo. At least you could have did was not have the bandana. No, Zach. Nas runs New York. Biggie not even the king of Brooklyn. The real king of Brooklyn is named Christopher Wallace. Biggie Smalls, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 Glocks, the 2 spots. Biggie's the real king of Brooklyn. And Nas is just the king of New York, period. And the king of Queens. T in the house and Tay is in the house. What it do? Hey, yo, T, what you think about this Brooklyn Nets game and the Milwaukee Bucks? Next is your Lakers against the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, about time. Hey, yo, Tay, you can ask T your question that you've been asking him for the last 2 days because he can see your messages now. I don't know if you came on earlier, Tay, but we had some guests and they was talking some good sports talk, man. We got to get more of you guys to come in live if you want. Anybody could come in live and talk. Kevin Durantula. Man, yo, Kevin Durant is one hell of a scorer, ain't he? The king of the Bronx. Well, it's 2 people. It's old school KRS-One, but if you're going to go new school, I got to give it to Big Pun. So more recently, I would say Big Pun. R.I.P. to Big Pun. God bless you, homie. I don't care what nobody say. The king of Harlem is Big L. R.I.P. to Big L. Nah, man, ain't nothing to do with that. I'm just a Queens cat, though, man. What can I say? One thing about Queens and Brooklyn, we always competitive. Oh, really? Okay. It's a 4-point game right now, though. 70-74. And shout out to Blue Boat. He's still not a convincer in the Brooklyn Nets. My man Blue don't believe in the Brooklyn Nets. You know, I keep trying to tell him a super team always comes out successful sometimes. Why wouldn't they? It's an 8-point game? Yo, T, put the score in the post, in the comment section. Let me see something. I want to see if it's the same thing. I don't know where Loyalty at, man. Shout out to Loyalty, wherever he may be, though. See, I told you, Zach, DeAndre Jordan is a role player. He's going to come and go. No, Blue's an MJ fan, but he's also a LeBron James fan. And, you know, he believes in LeBron. Nothing wrong with that. He's just not a believer. He's not sold on the Brooklyn Nets, you know. You know, but this team is going to be a scary team. Okay, yeah, we got around the same score. 80-70. What up, Raptor? What it do, baby? Came in a little late when we already had a lot of conversations going on. Kyrie's not playing. He's a questionable decision from moving now forward. He's busy buying George Floyd's family a house. He's not playing basketball. He's still got some politics stuff to do. Okay, T. Yeah, we had the same score. Good. Because I was about to get seriously pissed off if my game is lacking. I don't know what the hell is going on. Damn, Zach. Hey, I gotta co-sign that too. Zach riding for the Nets right now, man. But it's okay because you know what? The Rockets ain't gonna be in talks no time soon. So we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yep, I got the same thing, T. My man T in the chat section being the moderator too, keeping y'all up to date on the score. Raptor, why are you so confident that the Lakers could beat the Brooklyn Nets? Big three. Still about to get this grub going on. I think I logged off a little too early because I was talking to Peter Cash. I thought the food was almost done, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, yeah. Superstars always make it work out, Raptor. They always figure out a way. They have to because they don't want to deal with that guilt or that shame of having so much superstars and can't win. And Giannis is script. And he got a whistle on that. Nah, T, I appreciate you, homie. You know, thanks for keeping us up to date a little bit too sometimes. Because if I'm in the middle of a conversation, you know, some people, they tune in to hear the commentary about the game. And, you know, I could be talking about something else in particular. Hold on for a minute. Food, boy. Okay, I don't know if I'm behind a little bit, but I got 76 to 85. Chris Middleton has 19 points in this game so far. 7 from 12 from the field. Excuse me. Durant at the free throw line, right? Everybody got that? Oh, look at that sweet crossover from Kevin Durant. Offensively, this dude is a monster, man. You know, all right? Yo, Raptor, look. You know, I got a rocket. It looked too good, baby. I got this in the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines, by the way. I bought these headphones in the Philippines. Yo, Kevin Durant's offensive game is beautiful. I'm sorry. That crossover he got, that left to right crossover is beautiful, man. It's flat out beautiful. It's just nice to watch. He's in his prime. You know, that brother can score. And here come Giannis. No, I don't know. I had a dude on here earlier. You know, yo, T, Kevin Durant could score 30 points off like 12 or 11 shots. It's nothing to this guy. He could do it out of his sleep. You know, that's crazy. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron James cannot guard Kevin Durant. I don't know where some of these people come in here thinking that LeBron could guard Kevin Durant. No way, no how. In the words of Rob Parker, I don't see it. I don't think nobody in the league could guard Kevin Durant. He gonna get his regardless. Even when they faced against each other, Kevin Durant shot 50% from the field against LeBron James. That's when LeBron is guarding him. Right? He was on OKC or not. He was still giving LeBron the business, even when it was in a prime. You know, I don't even know where all these people come in here with this LeBron worshiping, man. Y'all got to be realistic about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, Tay. I mean, Tay. Yeah, Zach. I don't even see what all these other people be talking about. They bugging for saying that. Ooh, nice move. Nice move by Holiday. Drew Holiday with a nice move. Yeah, he is different, T. That boy could score. You know, these LeBron fanboys be sitting there saying, LeBron didn't win without a super team? What you mean he didn't win without a super team? What you mean? Miami Heat was a super team. Not one, not two. They got on stage celebrating that they was a super team. I don't understand where people be getting that from. They bugging, man. You just got to be objective about it. No, both of them won with super teams. They both get, that's why I put them in the same sentence, because they both won with super teams. They be bugging, man. These LeBron fanboys be bugging. And then when I get them on here live, Tay, you know, and then somebody like myself or Peter Cash, we talk to them, you know, they don't make sense, then they just disappear. You know, the only LeBron fanboy, I wouldn't even say he a fanboy. The only LeBron fan that could hold his own on here is my man, Loyalty. You know? No, we have answers for all his questions, but at least he stay on and he talks, you know? But some of these other ones just make no sense, man. Yeah, it was. That's Wade County, baby. No, so shout out to Loyalty. He the only LeBron fan that comes on live and doesn't disappear. He holds his own and he talks. You know, I like that. I like somebody like that. Because a lot of people come on here, man. They just, you know, and they disappear. And shout out to Craig Brown, because you did came on here that one time. He even acknowledged that, hey, P, me and you be going at it in the comment section. Because me and this guy go at it in the comment section. It's all love. It's just basketball talk. But he came on here and he was able to talk and, you know, do his thing. We never had a LeBron debate live, though. He came on during the James Harden signing, you know, and he wanted to cook on that, and I let him cook. So shout out to Craig Brown and shout out to Bistro23. And don't be shy to come in here, Bistro, because I be inviting you sometimes, and I give you the link to come in here. Don't be shy to come in. None of you guys be afraid to come in here, okay? No, just because I will have an answer for all of your claims, I have a rebuttal for all of them. That don't mean you can't come in here. Okay? You can come up in here and say whatever you want. Free spoke, free talk. We don't run away from nothing. Yeah, Chris Bosh will never return back to the NBA. It's a wrap for him. You know, the league just moved on. Yeah, they do get mad when you speak facts. But here's the thing. They try to change the narrative all the time. LeBron wasn't on the super team. Anytime you want, Zach, you know where the link is at. Anytime. You know, but you know, they already know. All right, T. T got to check on his parlays real quick. You know, he's still making that money out in Reno. Everybody in here, give T a good warm applause. Give him a good shout out. My man T is doing it in Reno. Y'all show him some love. I know some of y'all debate with him sometimes, or whatever the case may be. But show T some love in the comment section, man. You know, he out there getting that money in Reno. And he said he don't know what the word losing even means. You know, that's a man determined to win. He got that Jordan killer instinct in him. That's what I love about him. You know, I love killers like that. Just dudes that come up in here and take all smoke. Now, I got nothing but respect for that. But for some of them dudes that in my comment section, when I post up videos, they disappear when I come on chat. That's weak, man. Y'all need to come up in here and talk. You know, say whatever you need to say. You can say it right here live in audio. Damn, what the hell is going on? I got some dude screaming. See, I tell you, I live in arguably the noisiest building in Los Angeles. Dudes be arguing and doing some crazy shit over here. But what the fuck was that? And it's funny because I know the homie cross from this building. He played ball with me. He from Baltimore. That dude big as fuck. That dude like 6'2" or some shit. You know. You know, shout out to him, man. I hope he watching something. He probably watching. You know. Because I wasn't here one day when I came back from the Philippines. Somebody wasn't in here. Well, like in the next door in the next building over. I kid you not. Somebody was watching my videos that live in this building or the complex. You know, I was like, yo, I was telling my wife, somebody watching my videos. You know, I got people inside this building that watch my videos. You know, so it's kind of cool the walk outside or walk by people that watch your videos. I get people that come up to me that watch my videos that, you know, from outside. Like, oh, Prince Sports. So I appreciate that. You know, I get a lot of love and support, and that's for all you guys. I appreciate all of you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we just, you know, I just do this out of the love for basketball because we talking sports. You know? Yeah, Tunes, come up in here. Because Tay been calling you out for a long time. What up, Blue? Shout out to my man Blue Bolt, Sports Observer and Politics. That's another dude I like. Okay, me and him have disagreements, but Blue, you know, is from the heart. I got nothing but love and respect for you, man. That's real talk. You know, we may have some disagreements every now and then, but at least he knows where I'm coming from, and I back everything up with a claim and a reason to why I'm saying it. So it's not like, you know, it's nothing out of hate, you know, nothing at all. Yo, but Blue, what you think about this Brooklyn Nets so far, Blue? You know, yeah, shout out to Blue Bolt. Everybody give Blue Bolt a shout out. You know, 92 to 83, Blue. Are you sold on this Nets team now, or you still not sold on them? What does this Net team need to do for you to be sold on them? Okay, DJ Augustine is dribbling to no man's land, and Giannis is serious of moves in the post and gets it. Giannis, you could have easily did that layup. This dude, Giannis is doing like 6 pump fakes in the post. Just lay the damn ball up. Oh, okay. He said he already sold. You sold in that offense. We both agreed they need defensive pickups. But I think they're gonna get. I honestly believe, Blue, that they're gonna get defensive players. There's too many players on a valuable. Andre Robinson. Um, what's that dude? Trevor Ariza may be bought out. Um, Lance Stevenson. There's so many players that's not in the league that could get a job, and the Brooklyn Nets got like 2 to 3 spots left over. So I think they're gonna get one of them. Yeah, he plays solid defense. You know. No, I honestly believe if it's not this year, the Nets will win next year. It's got to be one of these 2 years they're going to win the chip. If they stay together, they got to win the chip. Yeah, Giannis is playing soft tonight. You know, I think it's going to be only a matter of time before Giannis asks to leave. But he's going to keep taking L after L every year in the playoffs. He may get tired of it and be like, I want to leave. And the Lakers may get a Bradley Beal. They may get a big three too. Don't ever underestimate, the power of making deals. The Lakers got a lot of good players they could put up for trade. But if I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't trade Montrezl Harrell. Keep him right now. If you're a Lakers fan, anybody, well, we do got Laker fans in here. You should trust Montrezl Harrell and keep him for a while. You just got him and you paid him a contract. Don't trade him. If you're going to trade anybody, trade Kyle Kuzma. Trade Kyle Kuzma and a couple surrounding pieces. That's it. Then maybe that'd be enough for Bradley Beal, because Bradley Beal said, all my stats that I'm doing is pointless. He's averaging 34 points a game on a bum team. And none of those points mean anything because they're empty stats because they're losing. They got one of the worst records in the league. So that means he's just a guy that happens to be holding on to the ball all day, putting up pointless stats. So if it don't lead to winning, he may want to change your pace. Oh, that was a great pass from James Harden to DeAndre Jordan. James Harden is a good passer when it comes to bigs or pick and rolls. If you watch my video of me breaking them down, oh my God, y'all seen that air ball Giannis Antetokounmpo shot? Yo, did y'all seen that damn air ball Giannis shot? This is why he's not supposed to be shooting that damn ball. Yeah, Blue. Tell that motherfucker to go in the post and yam it on somebody. We know you can't shoot, and that's how you're going to lose in the playoffs. This bum-ass dude shooting the three. What you think, you Steph Curry? Man, get out of here with that. Everybody trying to be a three-point shooter. This dude, Giannis, is one-dimensional as fuck. He can't shoot the three ball like KD. LeBron's a better three-point shooter than Giannis. I'd rather have LeBron shooting the ball than Giannis. I don't want Giannis shooting the ball at all. Okay? Do not shoot no damn threes. Just dunk. I kid you not. Hannah watched Giannis play last year. She said, this guy can't shoot. Yeah, she just said Giannis sucks. Because she knows the first thing she notices is this guy can't shoot. All he can do is dunk. Okay? She don't even watch every basketball game. If she could realize that, it don't take a kid could realize that Giannis can't shoot. Damn, that air ball that was embarrassing. See that play that did the show, Giannis dunking? That's what he should be doing all the time. Just dunk the basketball. No. Babe, what you think of Giannis' game? See, she just said Giannis. She said Giannis sucks. Oh, it's ready? Oh, it's time for grub. Now Giannis don't suck. I'm just messing with you. But still, he needs to learn how to shoot. That boy need to go into a gym and learn how to shoot. But hold on for a minute. Got that grub now. Woo! This is a rare sighting because I'm looking like One Punch Man over here, bald as hell. You know, this is a sign of when you get old, you got to get bald. You know, for all my brothers here, if you getting older and you getting that Stephen A. Smith or LeBron James hairline, do yourself a favor and just go bald. You know, sometimes you just gotta know when to go bald, man. See, I went bald because if I start growing hair, I'm gonna have that same type of hairline. Perfect.
Why don't you just it's good for rice and that's why your rice won't last.
Oh, my bad. Now, I ain't afraid to be bald. See, guys, I'm telling you, I ain't afraid to be bald. So and there's nothing wrong with being bald. God damn it, you know, stand up for all the bald dudes. Yes, KD, you can do the same thing. Just get bald. What up, AK? Thank you, Raptor. That's right. No, it's like a shiny crystal ball. They could rub it and tell their future. But this is a rare sighting. Well, you know we don't see this. That's right, T. Thank you. Speaking of Steve Nash, I just seen him talking. Steve Nash won't be the coach of the Brooklyn Nets next season. I bet you he won't. They're going to get a different coach in there. Oh, my God. This is good. Man, this is good. Sweet and sour chicken. Man, I'm telling y'all, this is good. Y'all got to get y'all grub on, man. Oh, this is good. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. You know, you see that steam? See the steam coming off it? Got a nice sweet taste to it. We got a 1-point game, y'all. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. He may mess around and get a triple-double like Ice Cube said. Yo, that's what it got. This tastes just like sweet and sour chicken from the restaurant. This is actually delicious. This is her first time cooking sweet and sour chicken, but we never had this on the recipe menu. Straight from Hannah's kitchen, baby. Why you say that, Zach? Well, let me correct that. If the Brooklyn Nets don't win the championship this season, Steve Nash will be gone. Why is James Harden so inspirational to you? Are you gonna find your hips on? I know you're taking a break from chicken, but you should try it.
I just a potato and then that's
Mm. Salute. Salute, Gillian. Happy MLK Day. Yo, bro, we chilling out here, man. We having a good time, man. We had people come on live. We had a good Kevin Durant versus LeBron James debate. Shout out to everybody that came in the chat room. Your top worst. Okay. Yeah, this is a good game. Yo, what you think of the Brooklyn Nets so far, though? Or you need to judge them when Kyrie come back. But just looking at them now, are you sold on them? What you think of them right now? Everybody in their home, chill out and get something to eat, kick back and watch the game. I know you sold, Zach. You ain't got to tell me. I know you sold. That's right, T. LeBron fanboys are by far the most weirdest basketball fans. And I'm talking about extreme LeBron fanboys. Then half of the time they make no sense. You know, if we're going to call out facts, we got to call out facts. Now you can't compare Kevin Durant to LeBron James, and they both won with super teams. Now, I don't care how they was formed. A super team is a super team. And they've both been formed non-organically. Matter of fact, the first team that Kevin Durant was on with Westbrook and James Harden, that could have been a super team formed organically because those guys were all drafted and they all had to go through their struggles to become a super team if they stayed together. So that's been a little different. I sure hope it goes down to the wire. I really do. Yo, Gillian, bronsexuals they're on another level of craziness. Change the narrative. All of a sudden, some stuff don't matter no more. We got to change the rules for LeBron James, but everybody else got to play this by the same thing. I don't get that. Everybody should get the same smoke. Same thing. I'm holding Kevin Durant responsible for winning the championship the same way I hold the Miami Heat for winning the championship. Kevin Durant got all the players. He got a super team. Now you got to go out there and get the job done. I don't give a crap what role players you have with you. You got to go out there and win. You could mess me with, he don't have enough hope with the role players. I don't want to hear that. Get the job done. These are all professional basketball players. So you should get the job done. Ooh, 99 to 98. Yeah, they do. About to go and get some more of this grub in a minute. Plate number 2. About to go and get it. Well, here comes James Harden. He boogieing a little bit. And he draws the foul. I noticed the Brooklyn Nets give James Harden some ISO plays sometimes. It's nothing wrong giving him some ISO plays, but you can't make a habit out of it. James Harden cannot play the same way he played in Houston on this Brooklyn Nets team. You don't want to give him ISOs. You know, you don't want to give him ISOs throughout the whole game is what I mean. And I wouldn't want James Harden to get ISOs when you're down by 1 point. I would still like to see some more ball movement. And that's why I want to see how they're going to all blend in when Kyrie Irving comes back. Yes, Sam Presti is an idiot. He had James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. And you let all them dudes walk out the door. And on top of that, you had Paul George. You let him walk. You know, all these players you let these good players walk out the door. If they stuck together, maybe they would learn how to play together. They probably would have won the championship. They would have had to go through growing pains together. James Harden is cooking. Yes, he is. Oh, here come Harden. Oh, step back. Oh, he getting busy. Oh, Jesus Christ. James Harden with that dribble, boy. He putting it on the screen. This Brooklyn Nets team offense is going to be something deadly to watch. They got 3 of the top 10 best players in the league that could score at almost will. They're going to be deadly. Their offense is going to overcome a lot of defense. Because I don't think there's no defense in the world for Kevin Durant. Jesus, you've seen Kevin Durant cooking now too. Kevin Durant may be the best player in the game right now. He just may be the best player in the game right now. Yeah, Nets on that 10-2 run. 107 to 100. Thank you, T. I don't know why my stuff is lagging a little bit. Yo, James Harden and Kevin Durant, Lord have mercy. Are you looking at this? Are you seeing this great offensive display? Just imagine when Kyrie gets back. Lord have mercy. This team is going to be a problem. I'm sorry. They're going to be a problem. I don't even like super teams, but they're going to be a problem. There's no reason to why they should not be winning the championship. Yes, you're right, Gillian. And guess what? They got a good supporting cast. They got Jeff Green. They got Spencer Dinwiddie coming back next season. You know? DeAndre Jordan, he's a hit or miss role player, but he's still decent. And they got 2 to 3 more roster spots. Out of all these players, they should get Lance Stevenson. I think they should pick up Lance Stevenson, a perimeter defensive player, and get Andre Robinson, or get a big that could do rim protection. I think if the Brooklyn Nets get rim protection, man, it'd be good. It'd be crazy. I'll be right back, y'all.
Can you use defense school for the riots?
I get it. Man, James Harden looked like he got new life breaded into him. Yeah, see, Jamal Crawford he's a defensive liability though, Gillian. I don't think they need more scoring. I wouldn't want more scoring if I'm the Brooklyn Nets. I want perimeter defense and I want rim protection. I like the Lance Stevenson pickup though. But I'll waive Jamal Crawford. That's an honorable mention for me. Jordan Bell was a solid pickup too. Maybe they need a good big to protect the rim. Because the playoffs, the game's going to slow down a little bit. It's going to come a little half court. So why not get a guy that could protect the paint, protect that rim, baby? I think the Nets got enough offense, Raptor. Too much offense could be obsolete. You don't want too much offense. Yeah, they should drive out in transition, especially off fast breaks, because look how fast they move. They got three gunners. When Kyrie come back, they're gonna run the table. But Lance Stevenson, we both agree on Gillian. I definitely agree with you on that. I like that pickup actually. That last play, a play or two ago, I don't like that ISO 3-point shot that James Harden took. That's shades of Houston Rockets to me. Yep, that is true. Oh, for me, I like Hubie Brown. You know, I like some of the old school cats. I like Hubie Brown. I like Marv Albert. Hubie Brown's a good commentator. He's one of the dudes that always came off as non-biased to me. That's what I like. Mark Jackson is a good basketball mind. Shout out to Mark Jackson, New York City in the building. They did him dirty by not giving him a job. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think JaVale McGee is up for grabs. The Cavs would be stupid to give JaVale McGee to the Brooklyn Nets. He's a good commentator too. Okay, flip that question. Who's the worst commentator though? Clyde Frazier is a good one. I remember him calling all the Knicks games. Excuse me. Oh. I remember him calling the Knicks games. White boy for the Lakers. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about. The dude from the Spectrum Network that calls all the Lakers games from home. Let me get a drink real quick. I can tell you this much. I don't see no team in the East beating the Brooklyn Nets. I don't see no team beating them unless injuries take a place. Bucks need a second legit scorer. That's what they need. Because Chris Middleton ain't that dude. They got a bunch of spare parts, but not a reliable secondary scorer. Giannis needs a sidekick like Batman needed Robin. That's what he's missing. He's missing a legit sidekick. One more superstar to take the pressure off. With that supporting cast, and Chris Middleton could be a third option. Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. Chris Middleton is more of a third option. He's not good for your second option. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Zach. He said, sign them up now. We at commercial break right now, man. Yeah, the Suns and Grizzlies game was very entertaining. I didn't went on live for it, but it was a good game. That was a good one. That was flat out a good game. I know the next game is going to be a dud. I think the Lakers are going to beat the brakes off the Warriors. Lakers' schedule has been kind of favorable. You know, they've been facing against a lot of suspect teams. But I would give the Lakers credit for playing good team basketball. You know, their defense is a little suspect to me, though. Yeah. Nets going to have to figure out who they want to be their main closer, too. Nah, man, I mess with that One Punch Man. I don't do Pokemon. I like One Punch Man. For anime, only One Punch Man. And maybe a little bit Attack of the Titans. This is Gillian was right. This game is going to come down to closing. So now we're going to see who's going to be the closer. Somebody got to step up to be the closer of this game. We all know the Milwaukee is going to go do Giannis. But who would the Nets go do? I put my money on KD. KD is arguably the best player on this Nets team. It's his team. He should be the first option if you ask me. Then it comes down to who's going to be the second option, James Harden or Kyrie. According to Zach, it should be James Harden. Yeah, no doubt. One Punch Man. Yeah, I know. Now, that last play with Joe Harris, a role play, creating a shot, then passing the ball, that's a good play. But the Nets down by one. It's 113 to 112. Is that the score everybody got? Or is my TV a little late for some weird reason? Uh-oh, James Harden stepping up. That floater was good. Oh, an air ball for the Bucks again, but they get it right back. Good save. Nets could do nothing about that last play. Here comes James Harden. Yep, I got the same score. Harden again with the ISO. And Joe Harris, you got a clean layup, but you get rejected. Damn. He tried to get a little too fancy with that layup. He twisted the ball back and got rejected. He should have went straight up with it or did a little floater. That's what you call overthinking with the basketball. But the Nets still get the ball back. Here come KD. KD with the miss. Drew Holiday was a good pickup for them. The Bucks lead by 3. Uh-oh. I'm still not a believer in this Milwaukee Bucks team come playoff time, though. Man, Joe Harris just looked like he lost sometimes, you know. oh God. And yes, that lob from James Harden with multiple crossovers. James Harden works very well with bigs. He's an underrated passer when it comes to bigs. I told you in my last video, even with the pick and rolls, he's good with that. He's good working with bigs. James Harden is cooking in his fourth, though. The final 2 minutes of the game, he's cooking. This is a ball burner. This is a good game. Yep, 119 to 118. This is good. This is good. This is top-notch basketball. Let's go. On MLK Day, we got a good game. This is what it's all about. This is why we watch games. We want competitive games. Yeah, but wow. Yeah, KD choking at the line. You shoot 80-something% from the free throw line. You got to close that out. He should have hit both of those. Woo! Let's go. We got a good game. Now, this is what basketball is all about. Competitive games. We want to see who's the best. I got a feeling if Kyrie was in this game, the score would be a little bit different, though, because he would have got some of the shots that these other guys are taking. And that put back by Giannis was good. That's what you're supposed to do, Giannis. Stay around the rim. Oh, Jesus. See, this is why they picked up a guy like Joe Harris. He could shoot threes. And they managed to keep him on the team without trading him. He's a solid role player. Guy got 20 points, 7 to 12 shooting. Woohoo! Woo! Damn, Harden, man. Jesus. They want it, boy. Them boys want it. These boys from Brooklyn came to play. These Brooklyn boys came to play, you hear me? They want it. That's that machine gun funk. Biggie will be proud right now But Biggie proud right now. Stand up for Brooklyn. James Harden missed it, that clutch three, then runs back and get the rebound. That's a different James Harden. That's a James Harden that's trying to win. I like the energy James Harden is bringing. Brooklyn pitting New York on the map, though, Zach. Basketball-wise, because my Knicks ain't doing nothing. That's clutch for Kevin Garnett, but Kevin Garnett. That's clutch for KD, by the way. That's nasty. That crossover was that was bad. He dribbled a little too much. He was getting a little too fancy with it. He should have just took 2 to 3 dribbles and pulled up. Matter of fact, he should have took 2 dribbles and pulled up. He had a height advantage. He had plenty of opportunities to shoot a fadeaway jump shot, but he tried to get a little too pretty. Basketball and rap. It's that machine gun funk, baby. The boys came to play from Brooklyn. Shout out to Tony, man. I know Tony loving this, but he's from Brooklyn. He loving this stuff. That's that machine gun funk, baby. Brooklyn's finest. You know, I look at all of this, I could be like, man, this could have been the Knicks. This could have been blue and orange. We could have had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving all on the New York Knicks. Oh, I saw that play in slow motion. Durant just lost the ball. You know, but nevertheless, the Nets win. Good game. That was a good game. At least it came down to the wire. Kevin Durant was clutch. That's what you want to see. They're going to be even more of a problem when Kyrie come back. What's good, Gillian?
What's going on, man? How you doing, Prince?
Chilling, brother. What you think of this game so far? It may be the game of the night.
This game was electrifying, man. Both teams throwing heavily punches. The Bucks on fire from 3. KD with the clutch shot, nearly a turnover at the end. The beard came up big. Chris Middleton's 3 just rimmed out, man. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was a good game, though, man. You know, I like James Harden energy on this team. See, he shot that 3 and missed, right? Then he ran after the rebound. That Houston Rockets James Harden would just let that shot go. You know, I make it. You know, I don't. But he ran back. So that it's a little bit different James Harden here. I like that version that I'm seeing.
That's true, man. I mean, I had to see this in the playoffs with him, but so far his energy is there. Slicing to the paint. His jumper was falling. The beard was getting guys involved. Needs to limit those turnovers though. But the beard, I thought he played well. I thought DeAndre Jordan's effort was great with his hustle. I thought Joe Harris made big plays. I thought Bruce Brown's hustle was there. I thought, how Jeff Green was lining it up from downtown. This Nets team's could be dangerous though. But here's the thing.
Anybody that say otherwise is just hate.
It's true.
Well, this is going to be a dangerous team. Even if they don't win this year, they got to win next year. So I got to win this year or next year. They got to, because they're going to get even better. And you know what? Look at this. They kept Spencer Dinwiddie, and they was able to keep Joe Harris.
That's facts. Huge pieces. Joe Harris and Dinwiddie can put the ball on the floor. They can hit the 3. And it could create their own shot, man. I mean, Brooklyn, they're deep. Do I think they'll win it this year? In my opinion, I'm going to say no. I do think they'll make the finals, though. But what they need is rim protection, okay? They need a rim protector. They're going to need to decide who's going to be their go-to guy. Is it going to be Kyrie? Is it going to be KD? Is it going to be Harden? We'll just have to wait and see.
You know what else I think they're missing? They're missing
Mm-hmm.
perimeter defense. They're missing a guy. They're missing a wing or a 3-and-D guy that could play defense. Probably hit a three every now and then. So that's why I'm suggesting Lance Stevenson if he still gets it. I don't know if he still has some left in the tank, but he's a solid defender. He gets at you, and plus he's from Brooklyn. So I think he'll come to this team with a little more pride because he is from Brooklyn.
That is true. Lance is he's crafty, he's tough, he's skilled, and he will fit under Steve Nash's system though. So this was a great game. Tough loss for the Bucks. What killed Milwaukee was the fact that they missed some free throws. Also the fact that the first half they couldn't buy an open three. Right. Another problem too with the Bucks, they got to rebound. When Harden missed that three ball, they got to crash the glass. If they just rebound the ball, who knows what could have happened?
Yeah, nobody doing the defensive rebounding.
And that's gonna be their problem, man. And here's the thing, though: there's a lot of guys in the Bucks that have to show me. Can Giannis extend his game in the playoffs? Can Middleton be consistent? Can Lopez show consistency? Can Mike Budenholzer make adjustments in the big moments of the postseason? That's the thing with the Bucks. If Milwaukee wants to make their first finals for the first time since 1974, Milwaukee's going to need to show toughness and execution. They did play tough, but it didn't play smart down the stretch of the game. That was the problem.
And let me ask you this. How long have you been watching basketball? Because you sound like a veteran.
A lot, man. I know a lot because I always study the game. I always break things down. The problem with the media today, they just tell you numbers. They don't break the game down. I break the game down and tell you what's going on in the court, man. This game felt like the clash of the Titans in the East. So.
Yeah, it was. It's always good to have a good basketball mind. I had Peter Cash on here. He's a veteran too. He knows his basketball, and it takes. Some people just don't get it. I had a young buck on here. He's new to basketball, but he's been watching basketball since 2015. So, but he even had common sense to say Jordan was the GOAT. So I take it he was doing some research. But there's a lot of young cats that been watching basketball 1 year, 2 years, and they lack information.
That's true. I always tell people this. I always say we can respect people's right to have an opinion, but if the opinion is stupid and illogical, I don't have to respect it. You get what I'm saying, man? That's why I tell people. When you have an opinion, I always say have logic, context, make your research, and know what you're talking about. Have context, have logic. Always break what you saw and be honest. Like I just told you what went on in the game. Brooklyn in this game were pushing the pace. They got a little careless at times, but they were pushing the pace. They did a good job with the lob to DeAndre Jordan. I loved how they were doing the baseline cuts for Joe Harris to get layups. KD started off slow in the first half, but man, he was huge in the second half. And just make big plays, show veteran experience. For the Bucks, Giannis, he made his free throws in this game, and Giannis is kind of falling a little bit though. Chris Middleton was on fire. The problem with the Bucks, here's the thing: Brett Forbes was cold today. Pat Connaughton made some big shots here and there, but he was up and down. DiVincenzo really could not get into a rhythm in this game. What killed Milwaukee in this game is rebounding, missed free throws, and not paying attention to details sometimes. If the Bucks work on that stuff, they will be fine. For the Nets, they have the scoring, but like I said, they need a go-to guy, which who knows who's going to be, and they're going to need rim protection and limit turnovers. And they got to stop being fancy with the ball. They were, even though the Nets won the game, you got to give them credit, they almost fucked it up because they got a little careless at the end. So they just got to.
No doubt. Yeah, man. Hey, I co-sign everything you just said. Absolutely. You thinking like me a little bit because you're actually saying a lot of the stuff that I said already. And that just goes to show you that you know your basketball. I mean, I love somebody that makes sense when they talk, because sometimes I get people that, they're just fanboys or they have some emotional attachment towards the player.
Thanks.
They don't want to be logic to it. And then they got to call you a hater if if their logic don't make any sense. I'm just trying to make things make some sense.
Tell me about it. Yeah, man. I always say when you talk, talk with logic, have context, and make your research. People keep saying, "Oh, every opinion is valid." No, it's not. Not every opinion is valid. There's some opinions I hear that sounds like someone being a fanboy. It's like you can be a fan but not be a fanboy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that takes you to the overtop because you're not even watching basketball at that point. You're just watching it for that one player.
Exactly. And Drew Holiday was huge, man. Offensive boards, Drew Holiday. People forget about it. Drew Holiday shut down Damian Lillard in the 2018 playoffs. People forget about that.
Yes, he did. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to beat this Brooklyn Nets team come playoff time. All you got to do is put that wall for Giannis to become a shooter, and he starts passing the ball.
You meant to say Milwaukee Bucks, not Brooklyn. You meant to say Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah. Giannis needs to develop some sort of shooting game, some sort of offensive game that don't rely on attacking the basket. I mean,
that's true.
Something got to work.
That's true. Giannis, even though he can fly, he needs to put more arc in his jump shot. Sometimes he doesn't put arc in his jump shot. And that's why, even look at this game, DeAndre Jordan. You saw there were times they were leaving him wide open at the top of the key or at the wing. You know what I mean? In this game.
Yeah.
So that's what he needs to work on, though. So, good win for the Nets, tough loss for the Bucks. This game was as good as the Suns and Grizzlies game. The Suns and Grizzlies game, people need to talk about. That game was underrated, man. Memphis showed up. They're quick. Memphis did a good job forcing Phoenix's turnovers. The Suns, look, if the Suns want to make the playoffs and go far, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton have to step up in big moments, okay? If the Suns want to make the playoffs and do something.
I would say this, though. Anything Chris Paul goes to, he makes them better, though.
That's true. He does. That's true. Yeah. And here's another thing, too, right? CP3 has a good IQ. He pushes the pace. He's calm. Yeah. He gets everybody involved. He can hit the mid-range shot really more at the elbow. And Chris Paul can hit clutch shots. In the 2018 playoffs, I felt so bad for him. And people forget about this, too. Luke Ba-Moute went down for the Rockets, too, against the Warriors. I felt if Ba-Moute and Chris Paul were fully healthy, I honestly think they would have beat the Warriors that year. What do you think?
Say that again?
I honestly think in 2018, if Chris Paul and Ba-Moute were fully healthy, I think they would have beat the Warriors that year.
Oh, yes, I do. I think so, too. No, because that team was built to go up against the Warriors. They had all the right pieces to beat the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
That last game was horrendous, though. These guys, they shot themselves out the building with all those threes, man.
Took bad threes. They were not doing enough pick and roll with Capella, Harden, Gordon. Tucker did not buy one from downtown. And here's the thing. It was more of Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni likes shooting outside. Mike D'Antoni has to coach teams that shoot out outside shots. And I said to beat a team like Golden State, you got to utilize the mid-range game because Steph Curry can utilize the mid-range game. KD likes utilizing the mid-range game. Klay Thompson sometimes likes utilizing the mid-range game. So does Sean Livingston like utilizing the mid-range game. And the thing what kills me with the Rockets in that series was they weren't disciplined. They worried too much about the referees. That's what killed them in that series.
Yeah, worrying about calls. And too much reliable on that three ball.
Tell me about it. But here's the thing, too, man. Another team that disappoints me is the Portland Trailblazers. I'm sorry. People keep saying, Amy CJ in the playoffs. Dude, these guys are not good playoff performers. I'm sorry. We just got to be honest.
They play what we call hood basketball. That's all that is. That's just ISOs, move out the way, let me get mine. That's all that is.
And that's what I'm saying. Again, I know they went to the Western Conference Finals, but there's a reason why they got swept by the Warriors after they were up by 17 or more for 3 games in a row. Because they dribble the ball out of the air, and then they don't move the ball, and they take tough contested shots. I like basketball when it comes to ball movement, I like motion offense. I like players spreading around the floor that if you want to do like a pick and roll or a bounce pass, somebody could be under the rim for a dunk or a layup. I don't like games when you see guys just shoot outside shots. I don't like that type of game.
Right. I hear that.
And I know you think the Lakers are going to blow the Warriors out. I honestly think this might be a good game, though, because who knows? Maybe this might be a good game. Chef Curry might go off tonight. Who knows? This could be a game for Andrew Wiggins to step up. Maybe this is a game for James Wiseman. I got the Lakers beating the Warriors because I think Lakers just have more experience, more talent than the Warriors. Right. But this could be a good game, though, because
You're right.
Lakers.
I
The
just,
Lakers. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just think, man, the Warriors, though, man, they're such a disappointment. And when you look at them on paper, you would think they could at least do better. I mean, okay, losing is one thing, but losing in the fashion that they've been losing in a lot of games is
That's
unfortunate.
not true. They just don't. That is true though, because the Warriors' problem is this. Okay, one, without a star player in Klay Thompson, you don't have another catch and shoot player to help out Steph. Another thing too, Steph Curry has kind of been up and down this year. If you really watch the games,
Right.
Draymond Green's been garbage this season. No offense.
What else?
Andrew Wiggins has been up and down this year. James Wiseman, he's a rookie though. He's a rookie. We'll give him some time. And Kelly Oubre, wow, he's been terrible this year.
Oh my God, man, Kelly Oubre, he's a definition of, give me the ball and let me just do whatever I want. He remind me of some dudes that you play in the playground with, and they keep calling for the ball. You be like, man, you missed like 10 shots already. I ain't gonna keep giving you the rock.
Tell me about it. I mean, well, I'm a Knicks fan, by the way. I am a Knicks fan.
Welcome. So am I. I'm born and raised in New York City, man.
Yeah, man. We playing. I mean, the Knicks. They're showing toughness. We're showing some heart. We just need a go-to guy. The thing with the Knicks need.
From New York?
Yeah, I am from New York. I'm actually from Brooklyn, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'm from Queens. So,
nice, Prince.
So
far, Lakers off to the races. So far, up 5-0. So yeah.
What to be proud about a little bit, man. We ain't got no superstar really, and we beat the latest team we beat was the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics. We crushed them because we did a good job clogging the paint. We did a great job surrounding the shooters, man. We did it, and also our effort on the offensive end, moving the ball. I loved how we were getting Reggie Bullock open, catch and shoot threes. Obi Toppin brought us energy. Emmanuel Quigley, man, underrated. That beautiful float hit the three. And here's the thing, Julius Randle, even though he did not play great today versus the Magic, he's been huge for us this year, man.
Yes, he has. And I think we should just build through the draft because no superstar wants to come to the team. Fine.
That is
build through the draft and get our own superstar.
That is true, man. We need that one guy. We need that superstar caliber player, and we'll be fine. And he's done a good job teaching toughness, heart. We're doing a great job with our defense, clogging the paint. I loved how we were rotating to the shooters. We played pretty well this year, but we have a tough 4-game road trip. We got the Warriors, we got the Kings, the Blazers, and the Jazz.
It is what it is, though, man. But you know what? We got the Knicks playing solid basketball.
Mm-hmm.
The Brooklyn Nets. Well, they're the Brooklyn Nets now. So New York basketball is officially back on the map. And it's a good thing to see that.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Right back on the map, man, because, the last time we've made the playoffs was, 2013? I was a freshman in high school by that time. And, do I think we'll make the playoffs this year? I don't know, but we have an opportunity for the play-in tournament. But here's the thing that kills me with the play-in tournament. Why will you have the 7th and 8th seed play up against each other and the 9th, 10th seed play up against each other? Here's what I think the tournament should be. You want to hear this? The play-in tournament should be the 7th seed plays the 10th seed to see who gets the 7th seed. And the 8th seed should play the 9th seed to get the 8th seed. That's my play-in tournament. If I made the format, what do you think?
I think that makes sense. I guess they're doing this to spice up the regular season a little more because they're missing 10 games out. But do you think they should keep it at 72, or you think we should go back to 82? Because people have been complaining for years that the season is too long and some pointless games. And I say at least with 72, some of these games will be more meaningful because you can't afford to lose too much.
Personally, for me, I think here's what I think the league should do. I would wait till COVID is over. When COVID is over, you can do 82. But as long as this virus is still around, you can do 72 because you want to limit travel. That's what I'm saying, though. And you can do games when 2 teams can play in the same city twice until they travel. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I think the league should do. I would wait till the virus is over. When the virus is over and when everything is safe, you can do 82. But not right now.
Okay. That makes sense.
But not right now. So, but here's the thing too. What do you another thing the league should do, expand rosters. If I think the league could expand rosters by playoff time, then teams can have more reinforcements. That means that if you lose a player, God forbid, you have other few players to help you out in big games. That's what I think the league should do.
I like that idea because you know what? It gives other players a chance to come in there too more. Because there's a lot of guys on the sideline that don't get NBA jobs that could be playing in the NBA.
That is true. Do you think the league should do a bubble? Personally, for me, I would not do one this year because here's the thing. I know players were protected in the bubble, but here's the thing.
F that. Move it down to 62 games.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. Personally, me, I don't think we need a bubble because here's the thing. If your teams like the Miami Heat or the Denver Nuggets, the narrative last year is, oh, we only went to the conference final or the finals because, oh, there was a bubble. You don't want that this year if you're those two teams, assuming you make the playoffs, because don't you want to win in LA? Don't you want to win in Brooklyn? Don't you want to win in Philly? Don't you want to win in, you get what I'm saying, like Boston? Don't you want to show people that your conference final or finals appearance was valid?
Right. Yeah, this stops people from putting an asterisk next to it.
Exactly.
So it makes it a little more better because he said, oh, they didn't have to do the wear and tear of travel. But hey, they still traveled if that's the case. So
that is true.
It helps it out even more.
That is, man. Yeah. So that is true because again, I understand the bubble was there to protect not only the players but the coaching staff and everything else. But are you gonna do it? I don't want to keep seeing the bubble every year. At some point, you gotta let teams play at home, okay? Because you don't want another asterisk title like, oh, if the bubble didn't happen, we would have had a different matchup. You know what I mean? Let teams earn their final strips or playoff runs. Let them earn that shit. I want to see teams play at home in the playoffs. What about you, man?
Hey, yeah, I agree with it. I definitely agree with it. I like what they're doing so far. They're cooling some of the cases down, even though Karl Anthony Towns got COVID. But I mean, you're gonna have some cases like that. But at least you could do is just minimize it and keep it down to a lower extent. So that's the only thing we can do. But
facts. That is facts, man. So you're saying that your favorite commentators are Hubie Brown. Hubie Brown is underrated. I love listening to Hubie Brown.
I like Hubie Brown. Yeah,
he's a good commentator. I love Kevin Harlan. When you listen to Kevin Harlan speak, man, he gets you pumped for the game all the time, man.
Yeah, I like him. I like him too. I like old school. I like Marv Albert.
Underrated.
I like Mark Jackson.
Underrated.
Mark Jackson is a good basketball mind. I don't know why nobody still gave him a coaching job. He should still have a coaching job. And he's responsible for that Golden State Warriors thing if you look at it.
He was, because he helped bring. Here's the thing: when you watch the Warriors play with Mark Jackson, they were good moving the ball, and they were great defensively. Don't forget under Mark Jackson. Like, people forget about this. Back in 2013, the Warriors, went to the second round, beat the Denver Nuggets as the 6th seed. People forget about that, right. and almost beat the San Antonio Spurs in the second round. In the 2014 playoffs, they almost beat the Clippers, but they lost in 7 games. So what I'm saying is that Mark Jackson was great helping superstar Steph Curry, all-star Klay Thompson, Draymond Green get better, Harrison Barnes, Bogut. He brought confidence into these guys. It's not fair to me that he got fired. I personally think a team like either the New Orleans Pelicans or the Sacramento Kings would need a Mark Jackson. Teams like that, yeah.
No question, man. But yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Zach in the comment section. Shout out to everybody that joined today. We had a fun time, man.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to Peter Cash. He came in, and shout out to Little Dude. I had a bunch of dudes on the live too. So earlier you would have got to talk to them, but I mean they probably all sleeping right now because it's about 10 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah, I think it's 10:25 around that area. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Nevertheless, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to T. Shout out to Gillian. And we're going to be out, man.
All right, man.
All right, man. Peace, brother.
Peace. See you later, dude.
All right. All right, man. We almost out of here. I'm just gonna give my continue giving some shout outs to T, Ryan Johnson. If I forget you guys' name, you already know. Yeah, man, we out of here. So that was Gillian spreading his sports knowledge. You know, you could tell he's a very understandable guy at basketball. And you know, you come across dudes like that know the game. Then sometimes you come across dudes that, you know, but that's the type of people that I like coming across because, you know, I've been following basketball since the 80s. You know, so long time. You know, and I put a lot of time, energy, and effort into the game of basketball. I even played basketball on teams. My resume goes very deep. But nevertheless, salute to T. Salute to everybody. We out. Peace. Keep it 3,000.